Opie and Anthony, serving New Jersey, Connecticut, Long Island. Now, this is 102.7 WNEW, New York.
Fox News in the studio today, Anthony.
You know, some people call Opie and Anthony vile and obscene.
We took our cameras behind the scenes to reveal the truth about Opie and Anthony. What we found will shock you. Shock you.
Sex, race, disaster.
Vulgar show.
Disgusting.
Wrestling.
Unzipping. Sex.
Vulgar show.
You will grow to adore us.
The Opie and Anthony virus is sweeping the country.
Now we're going to be real pricks.
I used to sit in my room with a little radio, listen to Casey Kasem and people like that.
If you didn't do this, what would you be doing?
I was good at caddying.
If you didn't do this, what would you be doing?
See, like gum from underneath the desk for money and stuff.
The Opie and Anthony virus is sweeping the country.
Free to talk about Howard anytime they want.
Yeah.
There's no comparison.
I think, quite frankly, it was funnier.
Howard Stern.
It was funnier.
Free to talk about Howard anytime they want.
We don't need to go on the air and talk about Howard.
Howard Stern.
The Opie and Anthony virus is sweeping the country.
It kind of sucks you in.
Opie and Anthony really do have the last laugh. This show is as funny as it gets.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Hey, speaking of sex,
Yeah.
we forgot to talk about Christopher Reeve.
This is a little more information than I wanted. Christopher Reeve is having sex.
I honestly didn't know that quadriplegics could have sex.
Well, he's been reduced to pretty much just a head. Well, now come on. He even knows it. You see him with the respirator. You ever see that episode of Star Trek with Captain Christopher Pike? That's pretty much what he's like now.
Yeah.
He could talk a little bit. He's got the respirator going. But now we're finding out that him and his wife are having sex.
Yeah, but she's saying it's like one-sided, obviously.
On what side? Like, I guess all he can, well...
She just mounts him, and that's it.
No, I'm not even thinking that much. I'm thinking, like, maybe oral.
Oh, my
From
God.
him.
Really?
That's all, like, from him to her.
But it says in the article he still gets erections. Do you think she climbs aboard his lifeless body?
Oh, come on. Come on, man.
No, I'm serious.
You're getting a bit much there. Oh, honey. I think it's working. Oh,
Come on.
so close that time, honey. Here. Whack, whack.
They don't sleep in the same bed because of all the equipment that he's hooked up to, Anthony.
Yeah.
And this is the most disturbing part of the article in the Post today. She unhooks all the equipment during sex.
So wait a minute. Unhooks it all. He's got to breathe.
So that's probably why, to get his mouth free.
Oh, wow.
So you might be onto something there. What is she... Julia, I got a few questions I got to ask Aunt. Julia.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, you were just talking about Christopher Reeve, and there's that new Viagra commercial out, and they show the guy sitting in the wheelchair, so I guess it works for you if you're in a wheelchair.
Well, he claims that he still gets erections, so we just want to know if she, mounts his lifeless body.
I'm sure she does. I mean, the Viagra would work, wouldn't it?
I don't know if you're... Well, I guess it would, maybe. If there's no nerve, like the whole nerve thing to stimulate down there, if you just increase the blood flow to the area, it's going to he's going to get an erection, I guess.
That's right.
But he's not going to feel anything.
Yeah. Now, Julia, she unhooks all his equipment, so she could have sex, and obviously it's looking like so she could have oral sex.
That would be pretty vile.
Christopher Reeve giving her oral sex.
Yes.
And now he doesn't have any of his ventilators or anything hooked up. Could you imagine, she's getting close to an orgasm? Now she has to decide, he's starting to turn blue. Do I put him back on the machines or wait for my orgasm?
She's got to be careful she doesn't clog up the hole or anything.
I'm serious, though,
Oh, no. Hey, Chris, you okay? I'm almost there.
I'm almost there. You think that goes through her head? Oh, no. She's thinking maybe he could last another 45 seconds without air.
I don't know.
The thing is sick.
That whole thing's pretty gross.
Horrible visual, Aunt.
Well, life must go on for these people, Opie. She has her needs, I guess, and he's there to satisfy them.
I believe we have some audio of them having sex, Ant.
Oh, really? Where did we get this?
Well, I don't want to, tell the people our sources, but should we go to that tape now?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, sure. Oh,
this is the Reeves having sex, Ant?
I guess so.
Okay.
Harder. Oh, yeah. Oh, harder. Oh, yeah, give it to me. Harder. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right.
That was just wrong.
Well, hope they're having fun together.
Joe?
The whole thing about you played the audio and everything.
Of him having sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's mean. You should be grateful that you can do that without having to be hooked up to anything.
Yeah.
Well, we're very grateful.
Totally.
But don't you wonder when you read something like that in the Post, what's going on in the bedroom?
Yeah, of course you wonder, but to have to play that audio, how about if he's listening?
I don't think so.
Well, they can't beat us up or anything. Oh, look, you laughed a little.
I love the Opie and Anthony show. It's one of the best shows on the radio. Poor guy.
That's mean.
Well, obviously it's a tragedy. We all understand that. But I mean, I want to understand, what kind of, if she's going to announce to the Post that she's having sex with her husband, she should give more details, right?
I've been listening for years. I love whipping out Wednesday and the Tuesday Hummer Club.
Who is that?
That's Christopher Reeve, I believe.
Oh, is it?
We got an ISDN line to his home up there in Westchester.
Is that where he's living now?
Have you guys ever been injured or anything where that you can't have sex?
Very injured.
No, thank God.
No.
Have you?
Yeah.
Where you couldn't have sex?
Well, when we have our period, we don't want to have sex and it hurts.
That's not injured.
That's not injured.
Can't put you on the DL for that.
Sometimes it looks like an injury, but
you want to...
Sometimes it looks like an axe wound. We understand that, but
you want to see a real injury. You try doing some, high-speed California long stroking and have it bend. That's an injury. You can't even watch that happen in a porno movie without every guy sitting around the TV going, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" Oh, man, that hurts. We still can't get over the kink in the hose move, It's like all of a sudden, oh, Jesus!
Oh, my God.
That'll leave a bruise. All right, well, we're sorry we made fun of Christopher Reeve.
No, I'm just saying put yourselves in his position.
Well, I never would want to.
I am right now. I'm sitting.
I guess it's better than somebody...
all right.
I guess it's better than somebody not getting it at all. At least he's paralyzed and he can get it.
Yeah, see?
The visual is just very disturbing because she unhooks all his equipment and either mounts them or puts her patch right in front of him.
Oh, jeez.
Or she just tilts the wheelchair and has him fall on her.
Something is going on that...
it's quite terrible, disturbing. Too? You ever hear him talk now? He talks with the respirator, so the last part of his sentence is completely obliterated because he doesn't have breath.
Well, each sentence is a breath.
Yeah, but he runs out of breath. So what, like talking dirty? Oh, baby, you want my nice heart?
Oh, my God, Ed.
Yeah,
what the hell is wrong with you?
Come stand in front of me. I want to lick you. Yeah, I'm going to give it to you hard right inside your heart. You want it, don't you? You want me to stick my right into that nice... Plug me back in! Plug me back in! Plug. That's right. I could pound you all night with my nice heart.
Come on, Ed. Give me the bell. Thank you. And welcome to the Opie and Anthony show for today. What's up, Anthony?
How you doing?
Little Christopher Reeve having sex to start off the show today?
Yes.
Denise wants in really fast, even though that was an older bit. Let's go to Denise. Did I lose her?
No, she's on one.
There we go. Denise, what's going on?
Nothing. I had read an interview with her a while back, and apparently he gets erect involuntarily.
Oh, it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah,
huh?
he can't feel it, and I guess when it arises, she just jumps on.
Hey, why not?
And that's the extent of their sex.
That could be kind of embarrassing. You're sitting there and you get them involuntary, and you can't hide them.
Shift it. You know. Sometimes you're sitting down, you get the pup tent going, and you got to do a little pocket thing. Imagine you're just sitting at a dinner or something, or you're giving one of those speeches up on stage at a high school, and oh no, here it is.
You can't, sit on it.
No, you can't fold your leg over a little or do a little pocket pull to get it in position.
No, all you do is take your left leg and sit on it.
Give that little, you give that little.
Yeah, that would suck. Thank you, Denise.
You're welcome.
All right, bye. Tad has a problem right off the bat here. Tad, what's going on? Hey, Tad.
Hey, yeah, there's a huge billboard in Times Square, O&A, wow, it's about 5 stories tall.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's the company kissing our asses because, it's quite flattering to have an Opie and Anthony billboard in the middle of Times Square in New York City.
Paid advertising.
It's what? Ann saw it today, too. It's about 5 stories high?
5 stories. It's right over the ABC studio. You can see it from the MTV studios as well.
Dude, get this. When you are standing in the middle of Times Square, it is huge, and it just stands out. It's right over the ABC building. And, it's giant.
It's huge.
I passed by it today on Broadway. I'm like, oh, my God, that's huge.
A little message to the company that, we work for. You don't have to kiss our asses anymore. We signed the contracts. Stop. We get it. You care about us finally. Thank you.
Thank God so many people that live in New York City are in Times Square.
Yeah, we've explained this before. That's why we're kind of embarrassed to see it. Having a billboard in Times Square for a New York radio station is a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
Because no locals go to Times Square, really.
Right.
You go if you have to, but, you get out of that area as soon as you can.
You want to put them on, the Gowanus, I don't know, the BQE, somewhere. That's fine.
Yeah, you want to help us out with billboards, you send them into the suburbs or downtown where all the locals hang.
Right by the Midtown Tunnel. A lot of commuters pass that every day.
Right.
Coming into Manhattan.
But the only people getting to check out that billboard are people from, the Midwest and down south.
Take a picture of me with the wow in the background so I can say, wow, I was in New York City. Right. That must be what that's up there for.
All right, thanks, Tad.
Okay.
This guy can see it outside his window. Matt, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? I'm staring at your son right now. I'm at work.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody at work will see it.
Hey, well, it's just like you guys said, because I'm standing there, waiting for some wow on Wednesday or something, and then it's all these people like chicks going, wow, oh my God, what's going on with that?
Wow, it's New York. Wow, that must be what that means. Wow.
God damn. How big is it there, Matt?
It's about... Well, it's on top. It's about 3 stories up, and it's about, I would say, a good 3 stories high. So
that thing's giant.
It's tremendous. And you can see it. I mean, it's right next to where the ball drops. Where I work, it's right across some big giant windows where everybody sitting at the bar can see it. It's huge.
It is cool to see. As I was driving past it today, I'm like, God damn, that's pretty impressive.
Trust me, I'm psyched it's there. But
Your brother must be psyched as hell, Opie.
That's his design.
That's my brother's design, right in the middle of Times Square. We're really psyched, but as far as being effective for a radio show, it's not going to get us new listeners. Maybe in syndication.
Maybe for one day.
Maybe the people from, I don't know, some of these other cities we're going to be on, and soon they'll see the billboard in Times Square and remember us.
I just hope that they do some movie filming, Opie. You know how they always have Times Square in a lot of movies, and it ends up immortalized in a movie. That would be great.
That could be really cool.
Yeah.
Ralph, you're next on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hey, guys, I got a simple question. I was at Times Square this weekend, just from Jersey, just looking at the crazy crowds. What is on the corner? There's a group of almost, I wouldn't call them militant blacks with megaphones screaming at
those guys,
by.
Oh, those guys scare the hell out of the tourists.
They say they're like the original Jewish people.
Well, I'm scared, too. I'm not a tourist. I was riding a bike, and it's annoying.
They pull these white rubes out of the crowd that are walking down the sidewalk and get into these shouting matches with them, and it's a no-win scenario. The white guy, they'll call Whitey the devil right there in front of him. And then you go, well, why is white people the devil? And then they just have 20,000 things they've said for years, rehearsed, and they just blast you with it.
Yeah.
You just walk past them.
It's a scary scene.
I just don't understand. If that's free speech, it scares me a little. I'm surprised the car never accidentally ran off the road right into them.
That's fine.
Ralph, you got to have the free speech, my friend.
Right.
Got to have
Yeah,
it.
well...
It doesn't work to your advantage all the time, but you got to have the free speech.
Yeah, put racist Vinny out there on a podium. See how quick they'd yank him.
Yeah, right next to him.
That's true.
Hey, let's see how brave Vinny is.
We should
Yeah,
send
hey, guys,
racist
have a
Vinny
good
there
one.
with a
Thank
mic.
you. You just came up with a bit, Ralph. Let's see how brave Vinny the racist is.
We'll get him
These
over
guys
there.
are hardcore militant blacks that
Yeah.
think they're the original Jews.
Yeah.
And they're out there just scaring tourists all day long. That's all they do, every day.
Yeah. So we'll get Vinny the racist there. We'll mic him up and send him down there to maybe confront him.
Let's see if Vinny calls in now. He's always looking for a little piece of the radio show.
You know what I'm talking about.
Sean, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? I was just calling about the webcam for Times Square.
Yeah.
It's you can see the wow right there. It's the whole screen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's Times Square live cams.
Yeah, something like that. My wife was on last night. She's like, come here, look at this, Times Square. I go over there, and all I see is wow right on the whole computer screen.
Yeah, it's 3 stories high, we're hearing. I haven't seen it yet. Anthony checked it out. But what's the website?
Honestly, I don't know. She did some kind of search on one of those search engines for webcams, and it came up.
You just got to pop in on, you go to Yahoo and then pop in Times Square live cam, and it'll pop up.
All right, cool.
All right, guys.
Thank you, Sean. Scott's saying the billboard is genius.
Oh, really?
Scott.
It's a marketing genius.
Yeah?
You got to thank these guys. By having the wow on the billboard in Times Square, when you're going into all these other markets, now you're going to have them where they're going to see this wow. They're going to go back to their little Hicksville or wherever they're from, and they're going to say, oh, I've seen that in New York. What is that? And then they're going to tune into the local station. If that wow posted to 22 million places across the country, you want to have that recognition where there's people saying, what is that?
Yeah,
what is that?
Well, Scott, I got to say it again, though. I mean, the only reason that billboard is in Times Square is because the company is trying to make an impression on Ant and I finally.
Yeah.
Because they didn't do nothing for us for 3 years. We worked all that out.
Oh, yeah.
It took a while, but we worked it all out. We've signed the contracts. We're happy, but they're still kissing our ass and, blowing smoke up our ba-ba-ba.
Eat it up. Let them spend all the money they got.
All right, Scott. Thank you.
I just got you guys on my license plate. I'm in Connecticut. Wow.ONA.
Wow.
Hopefully I'll meet you guys down when you do the car wash and show it up. I'm going to get you some digital pictures the next few days.
Cool. Yeah, we're still looking for a place to do the teen car wash, so.
Excellent.
Stay tuned.
Nice talking. Take care.
Thank you. You just saw it, Ben? Ben's on the Times Square webcams. Steve, what's going on?
What's going on?
Hey.
I don't know if you guys saw today's news day. There was a thing about one of your products, Planet Java or something like that. And there's this dude with blonde hair sitting there with a WOW T-shirt 1027 right in the middle of, two big colored pictures in the middle of New York News Day, and it's got he's wearing your shirt.
We saw that, and the funny part about it is, how Ant bitched last week because he got used pretty bad in Time magazine?
Yeah.
See, it works both ways, because if you look at that picture, it says 1027 WNEW, wow, Anthony.
Yeah, it kind of missed. The Opie part got cut out.
It's funny.
In the lower right corner. It's very funny, of course.
Because we keep track of that stuff, just as a goof. It's fun.
Chalk on your side, then.
Yeah, Planet Job, I think it's part 3 of Newsday today.
Take it easy, folks.
All right, bro, thank you.
That camera thing is earthcam.com.
Earthcam.com, then go to the Times Square?
Yeah, you can find it from there.
All right. John, you're next on the Opie and Anthony show.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good.
The black people out there on the corner, it's a 5% of religion where they believe the white man's the devil and that they're the original people and that they're a god or whatever.
There you go. Perfect situation for Vinny. I wonder if he's going to call up and have the balls to go down there today.
I'll go down there with Vinny.
All right, cool. Thanks, John.
Take my information. I'll go down there with him all fair.
No, we're going to, trust me, the bid is Vinny going down there because he's really brave on the phone. And we finally found something that he's perfect for, and we'll see if he goes for it.
Okay, enjoy yourself, guys.
Thank you, John.
This guy, Karaoke Russ, he's got a good point. He says the WOW will never be on TV or a movie. Anyone shooting video or film digitally removes the ads. But I've seen plenty that have it. But they say CBS This Morning digitally puts ads up over the real ads. They kind of digitally pop the pictures of paying advertisers.
No kidding.
So when they show Times Square, they clip out anyone that doesn't pay for advertising and then digitally pop in on a billboard somebody that advertises on their show.
I don't know how they do that, especially like with the sporting events.
Oh, yeah.
Where, you have a moving picture, and then they're now showing you where the first yard marker is. Or now what they're doing in baseball games, they have advertisements behind home plate. Mm-hmm. That's not there.
I know. It's just for TV.
How the F do they do that?
It's amazing. Science.
Because you can't really tell. Tommy's saying this is all going in our head.
Yeah, O'Neill, what's up?
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, listen, guys, could you even imagine 15, 20 years ago that you'd be walking through Times Square and see your names up on a building?
No.
You got to be going to your head, no? All this fame
Yeah.
you're getting.
What do you
going to
think?
my head.
Come on.
I'm just happy.
You're acting so calm and cool, Hope. You know that this has got to be going
No,
to your head.
I said it. I think it's really, really cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's not going to help the radio show. It's just cool to see, though.
Well, like you said, I agree. It should be on the LIE, so that way all the drivers will see it, and they got the number, they can tune in.
Right. All right, Tommy, thank you.
Take it easy, guys.
All right.
I think it's cool. It'd be good, That'd be a great, if we didn't have girls, that's a great chick magnet. You go into Times Square, you point up at your name and go, see that? That's me.
Well, you know what? We're going to have a special Whip 'em Out Wednesday in Times Square. This Wednesday.
A mass wowing to the big wow billboard, maybe.
We're going to have to. We're going to have to bow to the wow billboard. Whip, woo, whip, woo. It'll be some weird Planet of the Apes thing. We'll worship the wow billboard.
Worship the billboard. Mass wowing in Times Square. That'd be cool.
Hey, what the hell? We'll get some ringers and we'll go to Times Square.
Want to do that?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
We'll do it Wednesday. Dano.
Oh,
hey, how's it hanging?
Hey.
What's going on, guys? I got one of them signs off the buses this weekend. I own a van in the city. I own a florist in the city. I put it on the back of my van.
All right, let me tell you something.
They've been doing
now, those bumper stickers or the bumper cards on the back of the buses,
yeah,
we need those. Those are effective.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
And they're driving, and people are being turned on in the show by seeing that. Like we said, the Times Square wow thing, very cool, not going to help the show. But the ones on the back of the buses, that helps the show. Stop stealing them.
No, I got a florist in the city. My van's in the city all day long.
I saw a couple of buses in the last few days where it was obvious that we had, the wow bumper sticker or whatever, the huge ones on the back of the buses, where it was supposed to be nothing. You could just tell they were stolen.
Because you could see some remnants of it around the edges. You see the colors. It's like, there was a wow on the back of that bus.
Oh, that's a huge wow.
People are heisting them.
Dano, thank you.
You guys take it easy.
Okay. Jimmy is going to go further with this removing of ad thing. Jimmy.
Mean and friendly. How are you today?
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
You guys were talking about digitally removing the ads. Well, when Fox got NASCAR that first week, anybody that didn't pay them, they were digitally removing the ads off the car.
Now, how the hell they do that? Yeah,
the cars are moving. How are they doing this?
That's what I'm saying. I can understand if it's just a shot and it's not going to move.
Well, they're getting in trouble because, they're saying all these people paid their money to get on the car.
Hell yeah.
And Fox is taking them off, and how is anybody going to see them?
Are you positive they're taking the ads off the NASCAR cars?
I wouldn't doubt it.
That was the first week. It was the first week. They weren't allowed to do it after that.
Hold on. Stinky has some insight here.
Comment?
They take a picture of the actual ad on the car, and then when the camera picks up that picture from any angle, it just blocks it out.
Whoa, so it's like mapped. They map the picture.
Guys, have a good one, guys.
Thanks,
guys
Jimmy.
rule.
It knows when it sees it again to cancel it out.
Mm-hmm.
Holy brilliant. Wow.
I don't want this to be like a racist thing. We got a black guy on the line. So those militant black guys in Times Square yell at the black guys as well.
Yeah.
Shahid.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, bud.
Yeah, just a quick point, man. The guys on the corner, their religion is called, they call themselves the Black Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
That's what they call themselves. It's not a 5% of religion, whatever that means. And I almost had to fight those guys on a couple of occasions, man.
Why is that?
Because, like you just said, these guys are equal opportunity haters, man. They hate anybody that doesn't conform to their ideology. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that out there. They just don't yell at white people, man.
Oh, really?
They yell at blacks, Hispanics, whatever. They don't care, man. They don't care.
Do they yell at the chinks, too?
They yell at, man, you know what? I got to send you guys a couple videotapes, and you'll see the way because what they do in the street is one thing, but they have a public access
I've seen that
show up
on
there.
the Brooklyn Cable Access. I've seen it.
Oh, those guys go to Florida.
No,
you got these white retired grandmothers standing on the corner trying to argue with them. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Man.
Notice how Vinny hasn't called in yet.
I know.
All right, Shahid. Thank you.
All right, man. Later.
Right. Bye. This guy wants to give us serious insight into those guys, the black
All right.
Nikki.
Hi, how you doing, guys?
All
Great
right.
show. Okay, let me know if this is getting a little boring. I'll try to keep it as brief as possible.
All right.
Okay, the religion which is known as Judaism today is originally called Talmudism, and way back when...
Boring.
Boy, that didn't take long.
We're a fast-paced show here. Caroline.
Hey, how are you?
Is it Carolyn or Caroline?
Caroline, Brian.
I love that old gag.
It works every time.
Funny because it's true.
Cool. What's up?
I wanted to say on ESPN Classic, they show the old baseball games. They've digitally put in new ads behind home plate. So you can watch, like, Hank Aaron get the home run record, and then behind it there's, some ad for a new company that wasn't around back then.
Like Planet Java or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't they digitally cut Oscar Gamble's hair sticking out of his baseball cap?
That's part of the fun of watching the old
Can't
games.
they digitally remove those two losers that had to follow Hank Aaron around the base path so it would look so much cooler to the baseball purists?
The old
They could put some ads on their T-shirts.
Yeah, put some ads on their T-shirts. There you go. That's somebody I would love to interview someday. The two clowns that had to follow Hank Aaron around, and how drunk were they? and how did they get almost around all the bases with Hank?
Oh,
the highlight
these
of their
days,
lives.
that would not happen.
Not
these
at
days.
all.
Highlight of their lives.
All right, thanks, Caroline.
Bye.
It's Caroline, Brian. We should take our first break. We're just warming up. Oh, wait, this guy's been waiting for a while. Jose.
Yeah.
You're on the radio. Let's go.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Didn't you know this on McMahon? That she had implants?
Stephanie McMahon had implants?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Vince did.
When?
I believe it was on Thursday. Because if you see Monday's show, she got it like very small. And then on Thursday, you see with the white shirt that she got them like big. They look like 36C.
Hey, can we call our fine friends at WWF? They'll tell us. Stephanie McMahon, we asked her about that. She said she would never get breast implants.
Yeah.
And she admitted on our show that they hang a little low.
Well, right now I'm trying to do a tape, and I'm just going to bring it to you guys.
All right, Jose. We'll call WWF. They'll tell us.
Okay.
All right. Bye. She's on her period, and they got a little... Thanks, Rick. What? Dan.
How you doing, guys?
Jesus.
I wanted to ask about the man boob contest.
Man boob contest is on this week, right?
Okay. How do I go about entering?
It's very easy. It's like any other contest that we do. You just come on down between 3 and 7 any day this week and get pictures done.
Okay, no problem.
With this one, because it's quite an embarrassing thing, if you don't want your head on the internet, that is fine.
No, we just we'll put the man boob pictures up. That's it.
But if you're brave enough to have your face on, you want a little exposure, we can do that too. But
sure.
Just show up if you think you have a man boob problem, and we'll take your pictures, and then our fine listeners will vote for the guy that really needs help, and we're going to get him a free procedure.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys.
All right?
All righty then.
Okay.
Bye.
Anthony, for fuller hair, a thinner body, and a fresher look, see Dr. Gregory Pistone, www.drpistone.com.
All right.
The correct pronunciation is Dr. Pistone. Thank you for writing that. Also sponsoring this is goldenpalace.com. When you vote on the man boobs, you'll have a chance to enter for a trip to Hedonism, too.
All righty, that sounds great.
Dr. Pistone is in Philadelphia, and he gets rid of man boobs all the time.
So if you got the man boobs, come on down. We might be able to help you out.
Hey, quick break, and I want to tell you about my little weekend.
I heard it was a little harrowing.
Just happy to be alive today. No exaggeration, just happy to be alive today.
Could I wait until I at least get one paycheck from the new contract before you kill yourself? Please?
Hopefully we'll have pictures soon if you're not going to believe the story I'm about to tell. Huge car accident Friday, right about the time we're supposed to be on the air. I mean, we took Friday off. I don't want to tell people that's the reason we weren't here.
No.
But I was in Rochester, and we'll give the details next.
All
Cute
right.
little story.
Don't go to CNN for dick jokes. Don't come here for the news.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
I like it when the show's dirty.
Anthony, what am I drinking right now?
O2Go. There you go. You're drinking it.
Why not?
Oxygenated water. That's right. No minerals or tap water. Once you taste O2Go, all other water tastes like crap. It's oxygenated for your health. It's got a light and crisp taste. No aftertaste. O2Go, the original oxygenated distilled drinking water, has the unsurpassed purity of distilled water along with light crisp taste. You know, I didn't know this. When they distill water, it tastes like garbage. You ever drink distilled water? That we heard from the guys from O2 Go. So they've oxygenated it, and it gives it a clean, crisp taste.
You learned all that during that meeting? I was snoozing.
I saw that. I was listening. It incorporates and stabilizes the oxygen that's in the water itself without the use of chemicals or additives. It boosts the energy and increases your stamina, helps keep you focused and alert. Everyone loves oxygen, right? Don't you love it?
What?
I would die without oxygen.
Huh?
Up to 8 times more oxygen than other bottled water. It's O2 Go. Get it now. O2 Go.
Opie and Anthony. 1027 WNEW.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. If you're not listening to us in New York City or Connecticut or Jersey or parts of Pennsylvania, we got a few phone lines open at 866-277-4WOW. Tony, you're next on the Opie and Anthony Show.
What's up, guys?
Hey, boy.
Yes. Props to Cleveland, man. You guys watched the pay-per-view last night?
I was traveling still, no.
Hey, dude, if you catch the replay, there's a dude in the front row, red sign, I heart the Olsen twins.
I love the Olsen twins, son?
Yeah, dude, it was funny as hell. We turned it into a drinking game. They must have showed it about 25 times during the pay-per-view.
Nice. I would love to talk to that guy today.
Put it out to Cleveland, man. It was funny as hell.
Look at Cleveland helping us out.
You could see the wrestlers, some of them looking up, and they walked past the crowd. One guy, a few of the wrestlers looked up, and they started chuckling. One more quick question.
Yeah.
Did Ken Stevens' Big Pen have any body glitter on it?
No.
Guys are kicking ass. Keep it up, baby.
Thank you, Tony.
Later, fellas.
Bye. There he goes. Tony. Stacy wants to say something about Columbus. Stacy.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Pretty good.
That's good. I was in Columbus this weekend and saw Regan.
Hold on. You're the girl that got her foot cut off by the lawnmower.
Yeah.
I remember you.
How you guys been?
Her heel got cut off,
Her
right?
heel, that's right.
And they rebuilt it, and it looks kind of funky, but it's a foot still.
We got, naked pictures of you somewhere.
Yeah, it was on the whipped cream bikini contest.
Now, Stacy's not to be confused with the girl that had the fake foot that came off when she was having sex.
That wasn't me.
No, of course not.
Thanks. Yeah, I was pretty depressed. I didn't even get to be one of the finalists.
That's all right.
That's all right.
There's only one real winner.
You're still hot. So what's up?
Not much. I got to tell you guys, my mom freaked out when she found out I did that.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God. She called here hysterical at, midnight.
For some reason, moms and dads, they don't appreciate that stuff.
Oh, I don't know why.
I don't either.
I thought it was hysterical.
Fuddy-duddies.
So what do you got about Columbus?
I just saw Regan on a Saturday at a place called the Funny Bone, and it was hysterical.
In Columbus?
Yeah. Ohio?
What the hell were you doing there?
Well, visiting family.
Oh, you got family there.
Yeah, and we were stalking Regan.
Regan rocks.
He loves when you stalk him.
You should have walked up there and said, Opie sent me.
We waited after the show to see if we could run into him, but only the opener came out, Jim Short.
Oh, he's good, too.
Yeah, he was pretty funny.
All right, Stacy, thank you.
No problem. It was good talking to you guys again.
Definitely. We'll see you soon, okay?
Sounds good.
All right.
Bye.
I got to tell my story, but Darren's behind 2 girls making out. I don't know if this is legit. Darren.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
I'm on Route 80 going east. I'm in West Patterson now. There's 2 girls in a black Honda making out, and the one keeps leaning over to the other one's left.
No way.
Swear to God.
That's a hard move to do. You know,
leaning over towards the middle of the car, both of them, stuck in face for a little while, and then she's picking her head back up.
What, is traffic moving slow?
It's actually, I'm doing 70.
Wow, and they're pulling that move, going 70?
All the way from, I picked them up in Parsippany. Wow. They were actually behind me.
Yeah.
And she goes again, leaning over.
Right. For the girl to give a guy a what you do there while he's driving, that's one thing. For a girl to give another girl, the head down by the seat area there.
Call it the what you do. I like
the what you do.
I like the what you do.
You give it a little what you do while you're driving. And that's kind of a hard move.
It is.
You can't really get to a good vital area there with the seat right there. So I don't know. That's a talent those girls have, I guess. It's hard enough sometimes in a wide open bed to get the right angle without having to put on a neck brace the next morning.
Why does it hurt to swallow today?
My neck hurts.
Right.
And my ears are plugging up.
Hey, Rich, what's going on? Rich.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. We got a good pace going today.
How you doing, man? I was
read the Asbury Park press. I think it was Friday or Saturday.
We'll get into the whole Asbury Park thing, yes.
Okay, yeah, they were just about...
Yeah, we're well aware of it, and rumors are that they're going to try to arrest Ant and I, and they're pissed at the club, and yeah, we'll get into a whole discussion on that. The place we had our last road show, they're up in arms over our appearance at the Stone Pony. Rich, we'll do that in a few minutes, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, yeah, we got press clippings and everything. Very interesting.
Yeah, they did a couple of days on this story. And we need some answers, I think.
Yeah.
There's some things that were said by certain people that I don't know if they're accurate or not. It's quite the melee, though.
All right. Anthony, I almost died Friday.
Yeah, I know. You almost died.
Happy to be alive.
That's great.
You know how they talk about, well, I should explain. We took Friday off. We needed a little breather. And I flew into Rochester, New York. Did a lot of time up there between school and radio and girlfriends and all sorts of crap.
Nice flight. No problems with the flight.
Piece of cake. Got to thank the fine folks at JetBlue. Great airline. You get to watch TV the whole time for free.
Great.
So I'm checking out, ESPN, a little British Open. It was nice.
Yeah.
And I landed in Rochester.
Too bad you couldn't drive around in the plane the whole time, right?
And you know how they talk about flying? They say, you have a better chance dying driving to the airport or driving away from the airport than actually flying. I think we've all heard that by now.
Yeah.
Holy yes. I was almost a statistic. Oh, man.
Don't you go dying yet.
So I landed in Rochester, and I was hanging with, Brother Weeze, one of my old friends there. He does Saturday nights here on WNEW.
And he's got the morning show.
Got the morning show, and we're going to be on at WCMF in Rochester in the very near future. Very exciting.
Doing a little reconnaissance, Opie? A little softening of the beaches up there?
No, they're beyond sight. Seriously.
Yeah.
No, it was just like a boat trip. We went across Lake Ontario to Canada and hung out, jet skied all weekend. It was great. But getting there was almost didn't happen. So they pick us up from the airport, and we stop at Wegmans, the big supermarket chain up there. Got some food for the trip. And literally, no joke, less than 40 minutes from touching down, we're in a nasty car accident. Oh, all right.
You don't like that skid sound. Was there a skid?
I don't know, and I'll tell you. Oh,
really?
God, that just look at my arm.
Were you knocked unconscious?
No, nothing like that. So the truck is loaded with groceries and stuff. It was one of those Sport Track.
It's like an SUV with a bed.
Have you seen the Sport Track?
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know if they advertise on the show, but hey, man, you got a good vehicle there.
They got a nice side collision rating with Opie.
Saved my life. Thank you.
Nice fat doors.
Nice car. I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting the picture sent to me soon, though.
I want to see these pictures.
We have groceries in the car, and now I'm going, look, man, I'm hungry. And they're like, hey, nice restaurant right up the road. Less than 40 minutes from touching down. So the cops said later on, when we were thinking again, that it was called a courtesy accident.
Courtesy accident.
And I think this happens all the time, and I'm sure we could take phone calls for the next 2 hours that this has happened to other people. We're trying to make a left into a restaurant. All right, help me out, Ed, because you know the story. So if I'm not, describing this well, help me out. So we're making a left into the restaurant to eat. There are 2 lanes of traffic that I got to get over.
You got to cut through.
There's a light behind us about at least 100 yards, maybe more, okay?
I think a lot of people have been in this situation.
So the cars are all backed up all the way to the light.
But you got to make a left through the line of cars that are stopped at the light.
Correct. 2 lanes.
And usually people don't leave the opening, and you're sitting there with your blinker on, and they're not going anywhere because the light's red.
Right.
And you can't get through them.
2 lanes. So we're able to get a space where the 2 cars move up, then you got the 2 cars, they stay where they are. Now you got a space. Now it's car, restaurant. We want to go there. Let's take the left. So Brother Weeze takes the left, right? Dude, next thing I know, all hell breaks loose.
Oops, not 2 lanes. There are 3.
There was a 3rd lane. There was a turning lane. And there was a guy going at least 50 miles an hour. And if you think I'm exaggerating, if there's someone that does the investigations of accidents, help me out with this one, okay? So he goes through the 2 lanes. Now we're in the 3rd lane. Car hits us going 50 miles an hour. No one saw it, which is the scariest feeling ever. When you know you're going to be in an accident, you can kind of get ready for it real fast.
They say that's bad, though.
Dude.
They say it's better to just be relaxed and you don't know about it. That's why a lot of drunks, they don't get injured when they get hit. When you tense up and go to prepare for an accident because you see it coming, that's when you really get hurt. That's what I hear.
I got to go to Brian right away. Brian, what's up?
Yeah, Opie, do you have an eye patch on? You sound like that intern.
I knew you guys were going to do that.
Where's your eye patch, Opie?
Look at my nose.
I want a police report.
All right. Thank you. I had a Marsha Brady nose all weekend.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
I could see it's definitely bruised right at the bridge of your nose.
It's bruised. It used to be, it was swollen a lot more.
Yeah.
So anyway, the guy, hits us going 50 right where I'm sitting in the passenger seat. 50. I'm saying 50 miles an hour. Drags the car sideways at least 20 feet. That's where I need
20
help.
feet.
That's where I need help with an investigator. It was definitely 20 feet because we paced it off like holy ass. Look how far he pushed this whole thing. Both tires completely blown out. Now flat on the road from where he hit. Okay, airbags go off like crazy. When the car hit, I didn't know if it was a tractor trailer. That's what was scary. I didn't know what kind of car hit us. I don't know if it was. I didn't know how big the car was. It was, normal size. It's like a Pontiac or something. Okay.
Yeah.
Hits us. I go flying sideways. Take out the rear view mirror with my nose. Hence the pretty bruised nose.
Now you must not have been wearing your seatbelt.
I think I was.
How do you hit the rear view mirror if you're wearing your goddamn seatbelt?
Went sideways and forward.
You can't go forward with your seatbelt on.
I don't know. Then maybe I didn't have the seat. I really don't know.
If you didn't have that seatbelt on, you're a nut.
I really don't know. I thought I did. Went sideways, took out the whole rear view mirror. Now I'm thinking I just went through the windshield because I'm like, holy ass, what the F just happened? Because it was just so freaking violent. Thought I broke my neck. Which is the worst feeling.
Oh, then you'd be like Christopher Reeve.
That's why the whole Christopher Reeve thing to start the show today wasn't too funny.
Oh, that would have been awful.
Someone around here has a sick sense of humor.
Someone pushed the button for Opie.
Right.
I still want to work the board. I still want to twiddle my own knobs.
He'll be working at Light FM.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't have to do anything.
Oh, my nose!
Is that you right after the crash, Opie?
Oh, my nose! Oh, my nose!
Yeah, audio from inside the truck.
Excuse me, is that your nose or did a bus park on your face?
If you can take a little bloody nose, maybe you ought to go back home and crawl under your bed.
Oh, Eric's got a great one right here. Eric, what's up?
Hey.
Hey.
If you would have listened to Aunt's mother-in-law and not made the left, it would have been all right.
See, maybe she's on to something. I don't make left-hand turns because I don't like them. They're scary and very dangerous. So I make 3 rights because that's a left. 3 rights make a left. Where's my box of wine?
Got your nose.
That's right. 3 rights do make a left. And see, that would have helped you out.
3 rights make a left. Nice.
Came back to haunt you, didn't it?
So I go sideways, right into the rearview mirror. Rest of my body. Now my head stopped pretty much because my nose stopped that part of it, and the rest of my body keeps going. I swear to God, I thought I snapped my neck. I'm like, holy ass. Oh. What a way to go out, man.
Yeah.
No!
Oh.
So, I stagger out of the car. Immediately, the nose blows up.
Yeah.
2 crackheads come stumbling out of a motel.
The Crackhead Motel.
The Crackhead Motel.
Were you staying there the night?
Oh, no. The restaurant was right next door to the Crackhead.
But maybe you kind of grew fond of the crack hotels.
No. Oh, yeah, from Wednesday, whatever?
Yeah,
I forgot about that. So they come out with ice. Now, you got to do the voice of the crackhead for me.
You might need some ice.
Yeah.
For your nose. Yo, I got some other stuff you might want to purchase.
All the airbags go off.
Well, that's cool, huh?
I never experienced that before. That scares the crap out of you right there. That's more, in some cases, more scary than the actual accident. Like, where the hell did all this come from?
Yeah, all of a sudden there's just stuff hanging.
Holy mackerel.
And the powder on it.
Yeah, what is that powder? Because it makes the car look like it's in flames and it's all smoke.
It's like cornstarch stuff.
Right, okay.
Keeps the bag from sticking.
So, Sandy's trapped in the back seat with Weeze's wife.
Trapped?
Yeah, they couldn't get the doors undone.
The smoke.
And the smoke. I stagger out. I have to check my ass to make sure I'm okay.
Look at Opie. I'm getting out. What a hero.
Hero?
Chick's in the back seat. She can't get out. You're out of that vehicle, man. Dude, did you turn around and go, Sandy, are you okay?
She's right out there. She could tell you.
What did you do? You just left the vehicle?
And I went from holy ass, I went through a freaking windshield.
Right.
To holy ass, I just snapped my neck to, oh my God, I could still walk within seconds.
Sandy, how you doing? Is your mic on?
Go ahead.
Yeah, did he turn around at any point after the accident, before he got out, and say, Sandy, are you okay?
No.
He just left.
Wait.
He fled the vehicle.
Wait.
Oh my God, there's smoke!
Him and Brother Weeze flew out of the car and left us in the back. Did you talk about Doreen banging on the window?
Yeah, Weeze's wife is banging on the back seat window or whatever.
Because we couldn't get out.
Yeah, the back window.
Back window just like...
So you guys are out of the vehicle.
And
they're
we're stuck
trapped in the back
smoke.
seat.
Smoke everywhere.
And there's the smoke.
And I thought the car was going to blow.
Yeah, it wasn't... It was the stuff from the airbag, but we didn't know at the time.
We're choking in the back seat.
No joke.
I got to get out of here.
And I had to check my ass. I didn't know what was wrong.
Of course you do.
You got like
a numero uno. I understand.
And then we had groceries, potato chip bags open in the street.
So were you and we sitting on the curb eating chips going, ooh, that was a tough one, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, where are the girls?
You know, Weeze's number's on my phone if someone wants to get him on the line real fast. If you get the phone. So,
dude, I can't believe you didn't just turn around and go, are you okay, before anything.
And no joke, I was dazed and confused. How hard did the car hit? I need backup here. It was horrific.
Yeah.
I
don't doubt it.
I know people have been in worse accidents, so I don't want to, make it bigger than it was, but it was horrific.
I want to see the pictures. I can't wait.
It was bad.
So I stagger out. Know what the weirdest feeling is? We went up to Rochester to have a good time.
Yeah.
So we went from being very jovial, like, woohoo, it's going to be a great weekend, boat trip to Canada, we got our groceries and our wine and laughing, to, oh my God, I think I'm dead. Within 2 seconds. It's the weirdest feeling in the world.
Yeah.
So then now I'm staggering around the parking lot of this restaurant, the Crackhead Hotel, and the lady gives me the ice and stuff. And Brother Weeze looks at me and goes, yo, bro, it doesn't look that bad. You can't go to the hospital. We still got to go on this boat trip. and
that's all he cared about.
It's the last thing on my mind. I'm thinking, weekend done, I'm going to be in a hospital for at least 2 or 3 days because I'm still not sure exactly what is wrong with me.
Oh, man.
It was effed up.
Bump. As soon as we all got out and we looked at him, he had this bump that was just growing on the bridge of his nose.
The swelling is way down, but I know I could do something. I don't know if it's going to work though. I can move the whole bottom.
What?
Yeah, watch this.
No, don't do anything, please.
It cracks.
Listen to this. You might not be able to hear it on the radio.
All
right, let's hear.
Oh,
I did hear it. Oh, dude, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's my nose, and I don't know if it's broken, cracked. I don't know if the car lit. It's not crooked, but it's the whole bottom half just moves now.
Dude, if you sneeze wrong now, the nose bone's going to go into your brain. You better get to a hospital. I'm waiting for those calls.
And then I had I had the Marsha Brady nose for most of the weekend. Now it's just really dark bruise on the bridge.
Yeah, I definitely see that.
The swelling's way down.
Oh, man.
Swelling's way down, so it was unbelievable. And next thing I know, within 10 minutes of being hit like this, my friend Brother Weeze is on a phone getting another car, because this car is total. Gone.
Get another one.
Get another car so we could go to the boat.
Did you let him drive?
No joke. Since then, I've been in a few cabs and cars since. Yeah. I'm freaking.
Now you're freaking out.
Little freak.
Let me tell you something about the courtesy accident that you were talking about. When you get these jackasses sometimes, because this happens all the time, that wave you on. They'll stop. I've seen people stop, and there's a line of cars behind them because this jackass is going to be courteous and wave you through the left turn. Don't wave me through. Just go. I'll find my spot. Because as they're waving, I'm looking at the lane coming up, and this car's speeding toward me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go because someone's waving me on, because most of these jackholes never realize that there's more cars on the road. They're coming my way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take your word for it. So why didn't we edge out a little, take the look?
I'll tell you why. And this is the weirdest thing, because I remember thinking to myself, because I'm with you, because I don't trust anyone that waves me on when you're going left in front of cars.
Never.
I never saw that third lane. How all the cars were backed up, it just looked like there was kind of a wider median.
So there was a right turn lane that was wide open.
Wide open. This car was barreling. Ooh. Like someone help me out, but I'm saying he was going 50, and I would love to know how hard you got to hit a car that's pretty much stationary to move it sideways 20 feet.
Oh no, not another physics question.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I know. But that's the public service today. When someone is doing that courtesy thing.
Yeah. I don't pay attention to people waving me on. Opie, you sound like George Costanza during the fire. George ran out of the house. Opie just had to get the hell out of here.
I had to check my ass. When you're in an accident, you got to get out and check your ass.
Numero uno. Opie did some quick triage. I got to get out of here.
I got to make sure I got all my bones in the right place.
Then I could go in and help out.
All right, this guy says he could help me with Bobby.
Yeah.
Hey.
How you doing?
What's up?
You called me before you wanted to know about forensic. I'm a forensic accidentologist.
Yeah,
and judging by your story, there's two problems there.
All right.
The first thing, they should have lowered your shorts and checked your skid mark. And the second thing is you always got to make 3 rights to make a left.
Yeah, thanks,
accidentologist,
Bobby. Yeah. Whatever, that's cool. Phil, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Owen? Hey, good show today. Opie, I'm glad you're all right, man.
Thank you.
Listen, I think I have an idea about the seatbelt. It's possible you were wearing a seatbelt, and I'll tell you why. The way the mechanism works is it's like a little pendulum. And when you slam on the brakes, that pendulum goes forward, locking the feeder mechanism. So it's possible if you were hit from the side, the pendulum wasn't effective, and the seatbelt wasn't effective either.
I really, it's kind of foggy. I really don't know if I was wearing the seatbelt. I'll be wearing a seatbelt every...
But tell me that airbag...
Because I'm one of these guys that, if I'm going a mile around my town or a quick trip to 7-Eleven or something...
Oh, boy.
I don't need a seatbelt.
No.
Seatbelts are made for those longer trips when you're going to visit Grandma or something.
Yeah, it sounds to me like you weren't wearing the seatbelt, but it is possible you were.
All right, Phil.
You got to wear them all the time.
We got to say hi to the guy that almost killed me Friday afternoon, Brother Weeze.
Yeah, baby, I thought maybe I'd come to New York and get me a radio show.
Weeze, what the hell are you doing, man? You can't kill my partner here.
Yeah, that would have been terrible.
That would have sucked. Now, I did his show this morning because I was still up there. I just flew in. And, man, Weeze, you had some funny things to say when I was listening before I got there.
Yeah, that was before my nap.
Tell Anthony the first thought in your mind when the car hit.
Oi, I'm killing Opie.
I'm killing Opie. Uh-oh.
Andy, for crying out loud, you guys get the big deal. We work for the same company. The kid comes up. He's in Rochester for a half an hour, and we have a horrendous accident, and I got to be driving.
Wheeze kills Opie.
Oh, my God.
That would have sucked. You'd have been trash in the CBS company.
Now, remember, we were going to the restaurant, right? Wheeze, at this point, he's kind of hungry, so he tries to put the blame on his wife. He goes, hey, Doreen, you tell him you were driving. I'm hungry.
I don't want to wait out there in the friggin' heat for them cops. Sitting in a parking lot, asphalt,
right.
Toothless crack addicts giving us ice cubes.
Yeah. Anthony's laughing at me because I didn't worry about Sandy at first. I jumped out of the car and had to check my ass.
I'm thinking the first thing you do is you turn around, you look in the back seat to your chick, and you go, hey, are you okay?
Yeah. Wheeze, what's up?
Well, my wife, as usual, now they're on the phone with babies screaming.
That's good.
Beautiful.
Yeah. No, but I told Anthony that I jumped out of the car to check my ass. You got to check your own ass before you worry about anyone else, right?
Hold on, man. This is a story of my friggin' life.
You could turn around and ask your girl if she's okay.
Aunt, you're not thinking straight.
Seems like you were fleeing the scene, saving your own ass real quick, and then once you realize you're okay, all right, now I could go back. You know, what if there was a split second before the gas tank blew? You know, you got to pull your girl out.
And be the hero.
Right.
You gotta save your own ass.
See, we did the same thing.
I hear you two are out of the car. Your girls are still in the vehicle.
And his wife pounding on the window.
How did that look? How did it look looking into the eyes of your wife pounding on the window?
Phone, please.
Oh, my God. That's awful.
Christ almighty.
You have to check your own ass, right, Weeze?
Yeah, I just had to come downstairs to tell the old lady to hang up the phone with the babies. Does anyone know where... Sam Kinison must have said the most genius words ever when someone asked him if he knows what hell's like. I've been married for 2 effing years. Oh, my God.
You try and do a little radio with us, and the wife has to get on the extension with the kids, right?
I'm listening to you, and I'm listening to my babies going, oh, God damn.
He's in hell.
In hell.
So, yeah, Weeze, it was, I told the whole story pretty much.
Hey, boss, listen, all I know is, I would have been working for Clear Channel, and Anthony would have been peddling.
Yeah, I don't know what I do. Somebody's asking me, Aunt, what would you do if Opie had died? I don't know. I guess I'd join Ron and Fez. What am I going to do?
Slap in the face.
I gotta move on. I'd take a week. I'd take a week for the memorials and, Fox TV to do the special on Greg Huggins and his death.
Right.
Greg Huggins.
But Weeze was just as bad. He jumped out and checked his ass before helping us out of the car. I wasn't getting out of my side.
I think everybody jumps out and checks their own ass before they jump into action.
Yeah.
I don't know. When you could just turn around and see if your girls are bloody messes in the back seat or not.
He didn't see Sandy. Thought she went flying.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
When I let my old lady out of the back seat, in the smoke in there, there was nobody else in there.
Sandy could fly through the fly window.
That's what I'm
you
thinking.
gotta watch out there. If that's open a crack, she'll go through.
And then the potato chips all over the road. It was.
The potato chips didn't last the crash. The chips are on the ground. Hey, did you tell Andy about the fine Susan Tedeschi performance yesterday?
No, I'm going to talk about that later.
Do a little bit of that, please.
Yeah, we're going to try to get her on the radio or something. But, hey, Weeze, I got to ask you, did you see that car at all?
No.
Yeah, that's kind of a tough move, making that left through traffic like that.
Well, there was 2 lanes of cars that were waving us through, and then bang, no seeing nothing.
And where were the waving people after it happened?
Everyone takes off. Now one person stopped.
The waving sons of bitches, they just go on. Ooh, what did I do?
They probably felt really guilty and said, oh, man, we got to get the F out of here.
Asses.
They're going to blame me.
Of course.
They never stopped.
You should slap those people in the face. You don't wave people on. You don't know what the hell's coming.
I knew my nose was bad when a crackhead comes up to me and goes, oh, that's getting swollen pretty bad.
You got a big nose.
And they had big noses from the drugs and the drinking.
Hey, dig this. You should tell people, because no one ever thinks about this. If you are somebody that waves people through, which I've done myself, you got to be looking out your right mirror for these people to say, okay, It's cool, come on.
I've seen people wave me on, and I swear to God, cars are speeding right by them, and I flip them the bird. I go, no, and I give them the finger, and they look at me like, what?
Yeah.
You freak.
Oh, man.
All right, Weeze, go back to your nap.
Thanks a million, fellas.
All right, take it easy, Weeze.
Mother huggers.
There he goes. We woke him up for that.
Man.
Weeze is on Saturday nights here on the station in New York, so... Oh, someone is asking, where's she? Emily.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good.
Opie, you haven't even mentioned the people in the other car.
I wish he
impact
died.
Sounded like they could have flown right through the window.
What happened to him? He had some fine airbags, too. The guy was okay, but this was pretty nasty, and I'm sure there's a bunch of you out there that had this happen to you. He got burned by the airbags.
Oh, yeah?
Oh. I'm assuming it's burns. What else could it be? Is it the friction between the skin and the airbags?
Yeah.
His arms, all the way up his forearms to his elbows, were just raw. I'm telling you, on both sides.
You checked on him before you checked on Sandy?
No, I didn't even want to talk.
Check on the guy in the other car.
I didn't even want to talk to that guy. Didn't even want to talk to him because he's sitting there bitching about his 1999 car that only had 12,000 miles because he doesn't drive it in the winter. He's bitching, and I'm thinking to myself,
dude, someone pulled out in front of him. What do you expect them to do?
But he was speeding under those circumstances.
Who doesn't?
Someone's got to help me. We got hit going he hit us going at least 50.
The fault's here. All right, the guy going fast is the bottom part of the fault. Because unless someone gets in his way as he's going fast, he's fine. The waving on people, asses.
Asses for not stopping
Dumb
either.
asses. And Weeze, I gotta say, he should really be careful.
Totally guilty.
When you're going, not totally.
I told him on his morning show this morning. I said, look, if that other guy needs a witness, I'm here. Because you're guilty, my friend. Look at my nose. You're guilty.
The waving on people. Oh, you should all die. Opie after the crash.
Lewis.
Hey, dude, thank God you're okay. But, you know,
I could hear the sincerity in that.
No, really, I'm happy you're okay, but, you know, you're like the Ted Kennedy of the WNEW. Stay right there, Sandy. I'm going to go get help.
Hey, you know, all right, Lewis comes out with a funny one.
Think about it this way, Opie.
Now we'll wreck it. Go ahead.
Hey, Opie, with that huge bump on your nose, now you can do mornings. Ooh, Rob, is my nose too big?
Hey, there you go. He kind of skated by the second
You know what?
one.
I'm hanging up on him before he wrecks his streak.
He'll wreck it.
If the new cities don't know, that guy's hit or miss.
That is pretty funny.
Most of the time, miss.
That is good, though. I got to leave. Opie just leaves the car. There's Sandy in the back seat with Weeze's wife pounding on the rear window.
I was in a diner down the street.
I got to get out of this vehicle.
I need some food. I'm hungry.
I got to see if numero uno's okay.
Oh, man. I don't feel bad about it. Dazed and confused. You got to make sure your own S is okay at that point.
That's all right.
You're not going to help anyone if you're paralyzed.
Oh, that's it.
Doug.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up, man?
What's up?
I used to work at a car dealer. We had to explode them airbags before we could send them back.
Hey, go Sox! Go Sox!
Right?
Yeah. Go Sox.
So what's up with the airbag burn?
Dude, man, them things would go up about 50 feet, and you can't touch them for about 10 minutes because the base of them, because of the explosion that sends them open, it makes it so hot that you can't. That's what the burn's from. It's not from any chemicals. It's from that.
Huh.
And there is a rash that you can get from the chemicals. So,
oh, it was nasty.
Yeah, it gets hot.
Yeah, go Sox.
All right.
Where's Noma?
Thank you.
Take it easy, bastard.
Do you want to go with the physics question? We'll do one physics questions. I know we have to take a break. Gerard.
Yo.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
I think I have an answer for you. I'm in the middle of a lawsuit now. I was hit by a tractor trailer. Okay? I was hit by a tractor trailer doing 55 miles an hour. I was doing 45 miles an hour. The braking distance of the tractor trailer at 55 miles an hour is 300 yards. I was pushed into a guardrail. Had a broken femur bone, broken pelvis, broken hip, knocked my teeth out.
Ouch.
And according to my lawsuit, it's 300 yards at 55 miles an hour when I was doing 40 miles an hour.
Well,
I don't know if that's going to help you out any.
Help. Two vehicles moving.
Yeah, one vehicle not moving. Very important.
Some guy checked in, said it was somewhere between 48 and 53 miles an hour.
So I nailed it. Yeah. 50. And the guy goes, "Oh, I did try to put on the brake," which means he was going fast because there was not much of a skid mark on the road. How? I mean, we surprised him like a mother effer because we were just there out of nowhere.
Pop in there. There's nowhere to go.
How?
Yo.
What's up?
Two quick things. Quick FU to those people, the waivers, because some dude did that when a good family friend was, like, crossing the school bus.
Yeah.
And a car came flying from the other lane.
Don't wave.
Seriously. And it killed her, man. It's really, really effed up. But second of all...
Watch out for those courtesy waivers.
Yeah, seriously.
All right.
Second of all, I think if you would have died, Anthony would have been like Siskel and Ebert. He would have just picked up somebody like 2 weeks later.
Oh, I just got some other guy?
Yeah.
At least wait a while, Ant. Not like Ebert or Siskel, whatever one. That is still alive.
Did you see what Ebert did,
He didn't even miss a taping of his show.
No, and it was Siskel and Ebert. And then when Siskel died, now it's Ebert and Roper. He got the top spot.
But you know the Opie Anthony thing is not a top spot.
I know, but it would be Anthony and whoever.
That's all right. We could call it Anthony and Opie right now. I don't give a flying out.
I don't think
I'm just happy to be alive today.
Do you have a new outlook on life now?
Nah.
You're not taking Not taking life for granted?
No.
I'm not gonna. Don't care.
2 more calls, Ben. Calm down. Kate.
Hi.
Hey.
I just need to call and defend Opie.
Yeah.
I was in a similar accident. My car went off a bridge, and I didn't even have airbags. And I went through the windshield, and my little brother was still in the car. And the first thing you do is you get up and you go, "Oh, I'm still alive."
Yeah, it's a nice feeling to know your S isn't too bad.
Well, you barely have time. You're thinking, oh, crap, here it goes, and then it's done, and your brain, it takes a minute for your brain to click back into where you are.
Right.
So, it wasn't that he was abandoning Sandy. He would have got her eventually.
Yeah, but you're a girl.
Yeah, well.
Thanks, Kate. Thanks for trying to help me out.
I don't care if the chick jumps out of the car.
Dana.
Yes.
Dana.
Yeah.
Dana. Dana.
Dylan. I was in the same kind of accident. I got waved on. A car waved somebody on, and I was going straight, and I T-boned the guy going about 40 miles an hour, and the wavers took off.
The wavers take off, of course.
Yeah, and I got airbag burn, too. It, made a big welt on my arm.
Yeah,
and when I called originally, that's when you guys were talking about that. It hurts. At first, I thought there was, nitrous going off in my car. I didn't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, laughing gas or so. All right. Thank you, Dana from Cleveland.
Bye.
All right,
When you see these waivers, a lot of times people feel pressured to turn when they wave you on. Don't. Just flip them the bird. Swear to God, you see a waiver, flip them the bird. Beep your horn and mouth out the FU thing.
All right. I want to do the nose thing again. You got to be really quiet.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, no. I don't know what this means, though, if it's busted or not.
Oh, no.
It hurts like a mother. My eyes will tear if I do this, but I'm going to do it one more time.
You're going to really screw yourself up because you can never leave anything alone.
All right, here we go. Be quiet, all right? Oh. You hear that?
Yeah. Don't do it anymore.
Hey,
Stop it.
One more time.
Oh, God, that is disgusting.
Can you hear it, kind of? All right. Cool. We'll be back.
We're still stupid.
Well, if that's what it takes to get good ratings, we'll continue being stupid.
We don't care.
We don't care.
I've been expecting you to make exactly that asinine statement. The Opie and Anthony Show. Theater of the Mindless.
102.7 WNEW is the Sports Guys at 5 a.m. The Radio Chick at 9. Ron and Fez at noon. Opie and Anthony at 3. Don and Mike at 7.
Next time on a very special Ron and Fez.
A dare goes too far.
Fez, I can't believe you tried to stunt like this. You know how dangerous that was?
I had to prove that I could do it.
Well, you proved it. You can still fit in a size 40 jeans. But if that button would have popped off, you could have killed somebody.
Ronnie!
What?
Call an ambulance. I think my intestines are running down my leg.
All on the next Ron and Fez. Ron and Fez, middays, noon to 3, 102.7 WNEW.
Anthony!
Yeah.
Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner.
Yeah, have you go to the beach yet? You're still trying to fit in that bathing suit. It's time to take the one product that works in 45 minutes guaranteed. It's, of course, Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. It's a natural appetite suppressant in Stacker 2, and it helps stop the cravings. Plus, it gives you that extra boost of energy to get through the workout, the work day, maybe the extra energy you need to pull your chick out of your vehicle after the accident. Stacker 2 works. You take one little yellow capsule, 45 minutes later you feel the effects. If you're still gorging yourself with food even after you're full, Stacker 2 curbs the appetite and crushes craving. So instead of 2 helpings of something you want, you just eat 1. You still eat what you want, you just don't eat like a pig, and you lose weight. So you want to lose 10 pounds or 100 pounds, whatever Stacker 2 works, our listeners have told us. You log on, Stacker2.com, Stacker2.com on the web, or call them up, 1-800-LIGHTLINE, 1-800-LITELINE, or you can get Stacker 2 pretty much everywhere now. Get it at GNC, Rite Aid, Eckerd Genevieve's, Vitamin Shop, Vitamin World, Stop and Shop. Get on the Stacker 2.
Opie Anthony. 102.7 WNEW.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Yeah. 866-277-4WOW to get a hold of us today. Dwayne, you're next. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I was a waiver in one of those accidents.
Dick.
Hold on now, before you kill me. I did try to warn the lady before she crossed over and got creamed by a Suburban.
Man, I never even thought about the courtesy accident thing, but man, I'm going to look twice now.
Oh, it caught me by, the short and curlies. I was not expecting anyone coming down on the inside.
And you know what? You were waving someone?
I was waving her on, and I looked over in my right view, the right passenger mirror in the car, and I saw another dude coming in a Suburban. I'm like, oh, crap. So I started honking the horn, trying to stop her. I honked the horn. The moron, or the lady, looks at me instead of the road, and pulls out into a Suburban. She was driving this little, like, light blue Mazda Miata and got creamed.
How fast did you leave?
No, I stayed. I'm not a dick. I stayed.
Yeah, you are.
That was cool. That was cool. You stayed.
But I mean, she was just pulling out of Dunkin' Donuts. There was coffee, and it was a stench of like coffee and smoke from the airbags. It was ridiculous.
All right, Dwayne. Thank you.
All right, guys.
Bye. Bye. I hope George helps me out with something here. I got to explain after George's call. George, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
All right.
Listen, I got a story that relates a little bit to Opie, how you feel.
Yeah.
Me and my brother and a couple of friends were going to the movies a little while back, and it was still a little bit cold out, so we only had the windows open like halfway. And we were driving in town, and some guy just cut us off, and we wound up, colliding head on. And everybody was all scared, nervous. We were looking around, and my brother was nowhere to be found. Everybody's going crazy looking for him. So it happened, and my brother, he jumped out the open window and took off. He ran home. We lived about 10 blocks away from the accident. He ran all the way home. Everybody was going crazy looking for him. So I can relate. I can relate to Opie, worrying about yourself first.
Well, no, because I mean we're having fun here and we're joking and stuff a little bit over something that was pretty scary for me on Friday. No joke. And a bunch of idiots are writing going, I can't believe you just thought of yourself. You got to understand something. When you're in something like that, and a lot of people could back me on this, you don't even know that anyone else is in the car. You're like, holy ass, what the freak just happened? Your mind gets scrambled. And, of course, I jumped out, checked my ass, and then, of course, I realized that there were two more people still in the car, and I actually poked my head in the driver's side door and said, come out this way. But you're right. It took a few seconds. I'm not gonna lie. But you're like, what the f? You get scrambled.
Thank God you're okay though, guys.
Hey,
thank God you're okay, because I don't know what I would listen to every day driving home if you were hurt.
It would be the Anthony Show.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know. It'd only be half as funny.
Nah, he would do fine. All right, George. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks. Bye.
I mean, all kidding aside, of course, when I snap back to reality, I realized there were more people, and you do what you can.
Right.
The look of seeing one of them just pounding on the window as the whole car is smoking.
That's awful.
Woo! Paul Mercurio wants in real fast here. Hey, Paul, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Our friend from Comedy Central, The Daily Show.
Hi, guys. You're alive and well, Opie?
Yeah, first accident ever, and you know what? I don't want to go through one of those anytime soon.
Yeah, you sound like the kind of guy I want to be stuck on a mountaintop with. You'll start eating me in a heartbeat when I take a nap. I could. I was so in my own stuff, I couldn't. I forgot there were other people in the car.
Imagine, hey, Hope, what are you doing? I'm still alive.
I'm still.
Yeah, but I'm hungry.
Hope's like, oh, dude, you're bleeding all over me. You're ruining the weather. Everything's cool. I was up in Montreal with Louis Black.
Oh, for the comedy festival?
The comedy festival.
Nice.
He has a vagina.
Why?
Because he's like so into clothes now. First it was this sofa that he took 4 months to buy a sofa. Now he's up there and he's always obsessing about his shopping for clothes. Says to me, you got to go to the store and shop for clothes. I said, what happened to you? You're like a 55-year-old AARP guy. He's like walking around with these new shoes and a bad suit jacket, and he goes, I got this for 40 off. I said, Lou, the guy, I'm telling you, I hope he's listening. You should call in. The guy has lost his mind. He's got to buy a rug now. We're going to have to suffer through that. He's buying a rug for his apartment.
He's an elitist. I thought you meant for his head, and I'm thinking, I don't remember him losing hair. Swear to God.
He's an elitist now, right?
He's walking around with these, like, pointy Wayne Newton shoes up there. He's totally lost his mind.
He has all these great socialist ideas, and it turns out he's just another one of these rich guys.
He turned his back on the socialist ideas years ago. I swear he's got 2 young boys, nubile boys in his apartment who just take care of him.
Yeah. Oh, Paul. Just the visual you just gave us.
I had so much fun the last time I was on with Brewer.
Yeah.
That was a blast.
One of the best shows we've done lately. You guys killed that day for us.
Well, you too, man. You for that laugh you did on that woman when she called in from the Big Brother show.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh my God.
I think we replayed that over the weekend.
Oh really?
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. So Montreal was fun, and I'm doing Caroline's tonight. I'm headlining.
Oh, cool. That's right.
So I'm doing a shameless plug for myself.
That is shameless.
Hey, when's your show tonight?
Show's at 9:30.
Oh man.
Caroline.
I'm gonna try to go.
Try, yeah. If not, that's cool.
We'll catch you next time.
Yeah, and so now I missed part of it. Was the car totaled?
Oh yeah, there's gonna be pictures sent down. Is this the
Lexus?
I don't have a Lexus.
That's the one you've been driving that they gave you to drive, and like a whore, you say on the air that it's a great car.
No, we haven't had those in a while. They just gave it to us for a little while.
Yeah, and had the last Lexus.
Yeah.
I haven't had one since I was doing donuts in the parking lot of Governor's. You should have saw how I gave that one back.
Did you really?
Oh, man.
And then a cop pulled him over.
Yeah, it was good. All right.
Can you guys hook me up with a car deal?
I'm looking for one. We're all looking for one.
Get your own deal. Get Lewis to get you a car.
He's too busy buying underwear and lace T-shirts. He's a freak, and he's got a polyp floating around his body, and he says it's gone, but it's floating around. He's got a little angry Jew inside of him moving around. Oh, my God. We got so drunk Saturday night at the party. You should have seen him Sunday morning. He looked like he made a sheet look like it has color. It was terrible. It's like just the most pasty-looking Jew cruising around Montreal. I love him, but, he's a mess. Who am I to talk? I went up there with my wife. She was pretty cool.
What's your problem with Lewis?
No, I love
I hear some anger today. Did you guys have to bunk together and you can't stand him anymore?
No, I love him. He's just such a kiss-ass. He's a sellout. He should be giving every dollar that he earns to the poor and the homeless.
Right. That's what he says.
That's what he says. But what does he do? He spends 5 months buying a sofa, and he goes up to Montreal and he buys big fancy leathers. You should see these shoes he bought. These are, talk about cockroach killers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Totally PR shoes.
I'm just hoping Lewis calls to defend himself, but so far, no dice.
But I kid because I love.
Yeah, of course. All right. Hey, Paul, we got to cut you short because we got to take another break. We're running late.
All right.
So it's Caroline's tonight at 9:30?
Yes. Thank you for letting me babble on.
No problem. Highly recommend you go see Paul.
Thanks, guys.
Come see us soon, all right?
Yep.
There he goes.
You're
Paul
the best.
Mercurio
Thanks.
from The Daily Show on Comedy Central, Anthony.
Yes.
We got to get into the Stone Pony story next.
Yeah. All kinds of accusations going on.
We do these road shows, and they're just wild.
Yeah, we admit that.
And we made the town of Asbury Park a lot of money. And now they're complaining. And now there's newspaper articles being written about what we did at the road show.
We put Asbury Park, I think it was the first story to come out of Asbury Park that concerned a lot of people having fun. And not some kind of depressing story of a town in turmoil. And they have a problem with it.
And we'll get into it next, okay?
Mm-hmm.
As we go to break, Anthony?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Rick. You were explaining the whole tornado thing or hurricane thing.
Oh,
Was it
my God.
Or hurricanes?
It was hurricanes.
Hurricanes.
All right. We'll explain it next. Remember,
oh, my God.
The New York people will remember Spaz and his theory on how to stop hurricanes.
Yeah.
There may be some truth to what Spaz said.
We all laughed.
Did you find the tape of Spaz?
We got
Because what we'll do is we'll play what Spaz thinks we should do with hurricanes, and then we'll have Anthony explain what he was reading, today?
Over the weekend.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
As we go to break, Anthony, something from the O&A archives that I'm certainly not proud of, but someone out there wants to hear this. The Make-A-Wish phone call.
Oh, another cruel Opie bit. Great. Another bit that shows Opie's cruel side.
First he leaves my sister in a smoking car, and now this. Dick.
All right. Well, I want to help my sick kid out. Make-A-Wish.
Make-A-Wish Foundation, National Office, please hold.
When you help me, a wish comes true.
Sorry about that. Hold. How can I help you?
Hi. This is John Huber. I was told to call back after the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Make wishes happen for sick kids.
Right. How can we help you?
Well, son Jonathan is dying.
What state does he live in?
New Hampshire.
Okay, one moment. I'm going to give you his local Make-A-Wish chapter.
Yeah, do you do things with celebrities?
Yes.
Where they can meet the celebrities and stuff?
Mm-hmm. We sure do. Let me give you a phone number. Are you ready?
Yeah, he wants to meet Pamela Lee from Baywatch.
Okay. Well, let me give you the phone number to the chapter that would help him.
You think that's a possibility?
It depends on, there's a lot of things that it would depend on. But first of all, let's get you going on his local chapter. They're the ones that would be working with him.
All right. Well, it's just a simple request.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Jonathan just wants to see Pam.
Right. Okay, let me give you this phone number to call.
Wants to see Pam giving me oral favors before he dies.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, let me give you this phone number.
You think that would be possible?
It might be, but you need to get it going, so let's give you this phone number and give them a call.
Okay.
It's area code 603.
So you honestly think that he could see Pamela giving me a...
What?
That's right. Hello?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
It's usually just a bunch of guys sweating and burping and farting.
Hail to the kings of the radio.
Anthony, look at this. Brand new sponsor to the O&A show. We're talking about goldenpalace.com.
Goldenpalace.com. Why go to Vegas when you could go to goldenpalace.com and bring Vegas to you? The best seat in the house, always available at goldenpalace.com, where you can play the biggest selection of quality casino games on the net absolutely free. Goldenpalace.com has all your favorite casino games. They got blackjack, craps, roulette, tons of slots, even 7 progressive machines with huge jackpots. Goldenpalace.com has something for everyone. You'll be amazed at the wide variety of entertainment available there. You can play arcade games, see what the future holds with horoscopes and astrology, meet the love of your life through online personals, and participate in contests and sweepstakes, all free, all fun, all at goldenpalace.com. They pioneer the online gaming industry, goldenpalace.com. Download all the thrill of a live casino right into your home computer with goldenpalace.com. Try it today, goldenpalace.com, gaming at its finest. goldenpalace.com. You could also win a trip to Jamaica on Air Jamaica and stay at Hedonism 2, all-inclusive resort for 8 days and 7 nights. goldenpalace.com.
Opie and Anthony.
1027 WNEW.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. A couple phone lines available. Give us a call, 866-277-4WOW if you want in today. So, man, Asbury Park pissed off at us. Yeah. What happened?
That place, it's in a shambles. The town of Asbury Park, New Jersey, made famous by Bruce Springsteen. I mean, you know, he's a Jersey guy. It's like seaside, little community. No one can imagine how awful this place really is.
It looks like Beirut. No joke.
It really does. Just buildings that the roofs are collapsing. I'm not talking about 1 or 2. I'm talking almost the entire town is just horribly in disrepair. Run down, boarded up, holes in the ceilings, everything broken, and the area itself, very bad area. So we have our road show there, the last road show we had a couple weeks back, at the Stone Pony, a legendary club, and we had a great time.
3,800 people. Dickie Betts Jam. Oh, yeah, well, everyone knows.
We had a great time. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of people from the show coming up on stage. Had a great time. Turns out Asbury Park had a problem with what we were doing. Had a problem with some of the stuff that was going on in the pool in front of the stage.
Right. And it's well documented because the pictures have been everywhere at this point. You can go to WNEW.com and see pictures. You go to FoundryMusic.com, see the pictures and the video clips for yourself. An unbelievable time.
But you know something? What's wrong if a few girls want to get naked and jump in a kiddie pool and play around with each other? What the hell is wrong with that?
There's like a law or something.
Screw that law.
Nudity and alcohol in the same place.
What's wrong with that? They didn't seem to have a problem with alcohol and guns in the same place, in the same city.
A week after we were there. There was a full-out riot.
Yeah.
Or so it seems. We reported that last week, right?
We did report that right here on Opie and Anthony, on the Opie and Anthony show.
Your news leader.
Yes.
Opie and Anthony. We made the town an S-load of money. We ran out of a lot of brands of beer.
You know, if you want to reopen this town as some kind of entertainment complex and a town that people might want to take their family to. Well, just an entertainment town, which it used to be back in like the 40s and 50s. You want people to come in that aren't usually there, because the only people that are there usually are crackheads and people that shoot each other. So we bring our listeners there and had a great time in Asbury Park at the Stone Pony.
I think we brought in more money that day than the whole town has for a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would like to see those figures, and I bet you it's not a huge exaggeration.
So now we got police directors and city council people that are just upset with what we did and what was going on at the Stone Pony. You want to read the first one?
Yeah, let's read the first one.
Here's from the Asbury Park Press on the 20th.
Cops may pin charge on bar.
A famous musical venue, maybe in hot water after a pool party. Which some women allegedly removed their clothes and wrestled in the water. Wrestled? Is that what you call it?
Okay, if you want to call it wrestling.
They were wrestling with faces in the dirty places. The July 7th afternoon party at the Stone Pony was sponsored by WNEW 102.7, a New York radio station, which said it drew some 4,000 people, mostly women. There's the first wrong thing. Mostly women, and featured shock jocks Greg Opie Hughes.
We're shock jocks.
And Anthony Cumia.
We're so shocking.
Of the Opie and Anthony show. Asbury Park Police Director Michael W. Dowling said many onlookers witnessed women wrestling naked in a small plastic pool. Doesn't that sound cool? Doesn't that sound like something you want to go and see?
I'd go there.
Hell yeah. Dowling added that pictures of the event were posted on WNEW's website, which will now be pounded. While he downloaded, which he downloaded as evidence. Yeah, let me download some of this evidence.
Yeah.
Is that what you tell the wife? I do that all the time. I'm just downloading evidence.
You also have some evidence in your pants right now.
Yeah. He said he and City Attorney Mitchell J. Ansel will review the pictures, I'm sure.
Well, I'm viewing some pictures right now. Look at picture 14, 21, 22.
Look at the evidence. Oh, look at that evidence. Wow.
Well, we don't know that picture was taken at the Stone Pony, in all fairness.
Nice evidence.
That could be someone's backyard party. How do we know that was happening at the Stone Pony?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that picture.
Oh, my God. The pictures also show people drinking, which is a violation of state law that prohibits nudity in a place serving alcoholic beverages.
But is it safe to say that if the retarded Laverne and Shirley get naked, is it really nudity?
No. Then there's no law against booze and an atrocity taking place, which is what that was. All right, now there, I agree, there should be a law against that.
That's, I think, Big Butt Mendy getting naked.
Dowling said an investigation is continuing and charges could be filed. Ouch. And here's one of Dowling's quotes. I would like to see the Stone Pony be the Stone Pony. That's what Dowling said, referring to its early days as a Bruce Springsteen showcase. I want to see the Stone Pony continue to be a place where people can come to hear original music and have a good time, not this type of entertainment. How about you'd like to see the Stone Pony in a town that isn't like it's been bombed out, like it hasn't been under artillery fire for years, because that's what Asbury Park looks like.
Stone Pony has much bigger problems than Opie and Anthony.
Right. Look at the surrounding area. The guy that runs the place is doing a great job trying to get people into that venue and into that town, which is just a friggin' mess, that town. And we go there, bring a bunch of listeners that normally wouldn't give Asbury Park the time of day. And we have fun. Yes, we did have a lot of fun.
I give credit to the owner of the Stone Pony because he told the story last week that somebody pulled out his black worm. Can we say that?
Yeah.
And proceeded to do something on his window.
Tinkle on his window.
While they were trying to eat breakfast. And he still wants to stay in that town because he still believes in Asbury Park. And the town shoves it right up his you-know-what.
Yeah, because he was bitching about the Greek fest they had. But we'll get into that a little later. Finish the article here. He wants the type of entertainment that the Stone Pony used to put on back in the early days, before the artillery shelling. Jeremy Coleman, the director of promotions for NEW. He's the promotions director. Did he get demoted?
Well, yeah, with my new title.
That's right.
They had to give him something.
Ooh.
No, I'm just kidding. He's probably listening.
He's the program director, not director of promotions for NEW. Said he was aware of the nude photos on the website.
All right, very good.
Coleman, here it is. We have a lot of female fans, Coleman said. And there's a big perception that we're for guys, but most of our fans are women. Now, what?
He told me he was misquoted.
Now, that is a misquote by far. No, we do have women fans, but most of our fans are men.
We love the female listeners.
Of course.
Wish more would show up at our events.
They just get everything wrong. He's not the promotions director, and he did not say most of our fans are women. We're mostly fans of women. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And
that was pretty much it. Really.
Yeah. Oh, no, here it goes.
Oh.
Dowling said that after Dominic Santana, owner of the Stone Pony, was awarded the application to host the event, Santana promised both the police department and the city council no illegal activity would occur at the venue. He promised nothing would happen, and it did, said Dowling, who reported that there were several citations handed out and 2 arrests that evening.
2 arrests out of 4,000 people? Not too shabby.
Nobody died.
Councilwoman Kate Molina said after she heard about what happened at the Stone Pony, she visited Santana at his home. I reamed him out, Molina exclaimed. Asbury Park doesn't need this type of image.
Oh,
man. You stupid twat! You know the image your town has? Have you looked around? Your town is a disaster area.
But she gave him a good reaming.
I reamed him out. Did she see the guy with the big black worm hanging out the window when she visited his home from Greek Fest? A week after we were there at the Stone Pony and had 4,000 people having a great time, they had something called Greek Fest, which originally started, I guess, as a bunch of black college students coming into town to party. It happens all over the country. They have these things. Well, it's degraded into 3,000 or 4,000 people that don't go to school hanging out and just starting trouble. We read an article about it last week. Gunfire, chasing people down the streets, shooting each other. Machine gun fire out of SUVs.
Sexual assaults reported.
Sexual assaults. People laying in the street. One guy was shot in the hip. They found him hours later. He didn't die, but he's laying there with his own gun a foot away from his hand as he's laying in the street bleeding. It was like the Old West. And I saw one article about that with no one getting blamed, no one trying to pin anybody with the blame for that.
And I do believe no one got reamed out for that one.
You know who should have got reamed out? Councilwoman Kate Molina should have gotten reamed out for allowing that to even go on. But no, because then you'll come across as maybe being a racist if you say that a bunch of black people can't come into your town to party and shoot it up. The bottom line is we had a lot of people there having a damn good time, drinking, having fun in the kiddie pool. Yeah, sure. But that's the American way. And are you going to go against America? Animal House.
Maria, I know. Maria.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
We're doing all right.
Good. I just wanted to let you know that I guess it was last year about this time, the New York Times in the New Jersey section actually had an entire article on how Asbury Park is becoming like the next gay resort town. Like a lot of gay people are moving in and buying up property.
Why would a self-respecting fag want to go to a town like that?
They're buying up most of like the northern part and then I guess moving down.
That's the biggest gamble going on in Asbury Park. A lot of developers and stuff are buying property now, gambling on the fact that it might pick up.
Hey, take $20,000, go buy a piece of property and make your money back tenfold in like 50 years.
Yeah, 50 years. If the town ever gets its crap in order, but it's not gonna. Not with people like her in charge. It's never gonna get back to its former glory. Give it up. Make it a parking lot for a beach town down the coast.
Jim, what's going on?
Hey, guys, how you doing? Love the show.
Thank you.
Used to work at the Stone Pony.
Yeah.
You guys apparently haven't checked out their website recently.
Huh.
Oh, it's a good one. He's blaming it on you guys.
On the website?
Santana is blaming it on you guys.
Well, that leads us to the second article about the incident. Thank you, Jim, for the setup. All right. So then that was, July 20th or so?
20th, yeah.
Another day later, we're in the paper again. Stone Pony owner says accusations are retaliation.
Retaliation. Because when we were talking about the Greek Fest and the shootings and the crime and rapes and gunfire in the streets of Asbury Park, Dominic called us up to comment on how that was handled. He said the police didn't do a good job handling the crowd and the gunfire that was taking place during the Greek Fest. He said at one point, him and his daughter are sitting eating breakfast when the Greek Fest is going on. A black guy comes to the window, whips out his junk, and starts relieving himself on their window. And he says, what the hell's the problem? The cops aren't there to fix that. So then now the cops turn around and the city council turns around and now tries to screw him over for what we did at the Stone Pony for the road show because he criticized the cops and the city council for their handling of Greek Fest. When you got some black guy peeing on your window, you know something? Maybe it's not being handled properly. So we had it all in one location, everyone having fun, and that pool was entertaining. That pool was genius.
So read the second article.
That's right. Wet lesbians never killed anybody.
Because now the owner of the Stone Pony is swearing that he was misquoted, Anthony.
Yeah. Okay, here it is. A day after being accused of allowing nudity and lewd acts at his bar, Stone Pony owner Dominic Santana called the accusations a politically motivated attack on my reputation. Didn't Psycho Mark use that same line about trying to get his money here? A politically motivated attack on my reputation? He also said city police officers were present as part of the security detail at the radio station-sponsored event. Santana defended his role in the July 7th incident, an outdoor event sponsored by NEW, hosted by Shock Jock's great Opie Hughes and Anthony Cumia of the Opie and Anthony Show. Encouraged women to remove their clothing, engage in nude wrestling, and perform sex acts in a plastic pool. Does this sound like a party you want to go to? It sounds like one I want to be at. Yeah. That, according to City Police Director Michael W. Dowling. Santana said he was in his office doing paperwork and didn't witness the event. All right. Well, you got to say what you got. Opie, he left the vehicle to see if he was okay. That's it. He left the vehicle to see if he was okay.
Read that line again. I just want to make sure we don't misquote that one.
Santana said he was in his office doing paperwork and didn't witness the event.
Which event?
The whole event.
Oh, my God.
And now there's a quote. There is no way I would condone such behavior, Santana said. There's no way I would condone such behavior, Santana said. I have too much at stake to allow something like this to happen. The event lasted 5 hours from noon to 5 p.m. Santana said about 57 security guards, including 15 Asbury Park police officers, were at the event. City officials require the hiring of the officers additional security before granting approval. Santana noted that information regarding charges against the musical venue came one day after he criticized Dowling's handling of the mayhem of the so-called Greek Fest. Santana made the criticism during the city council meeting Wednesday and on our show. And Dowling then told the council he was investigating the July 7th incident at the bar. I think it's ironic he would release this type of information after my comments about Greek Fest, Santana said. This is a total abuse of power. And then it goes on to say more about the website, how they're downloading evidence. And then it says Santana said
Wait.
Yeah.
The pictures, all right, they're reviewing the pictures. The pictures also show people drinking. State law prohibits nudity in a place serving alcoholic beverages. Oh, okay, I thought it was more than that. Sorry.
Santana said he was aware of the photos, but he refuses to look at them and says he no longer will do business with WNEW. The station previously sponsored several concerts at the bar, he said. Santana added that he may sue the radio station for breach of contract and said next year they will not be welcome back to the Stone Pony.
wow, that's a drag. Thought he was our friend and stuff.
What happened? We were all having fun.
Folded like a cheap 10 on us.
How did it happen? Oh, no.
Folded like a cheap 10, I think, yeah.
Nudity? Bill?
Yeah. Wow.
Now, what is the website saying?
I haven't gotten on their website.
I printed it.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah, all right.
I print up the website. Let me see what... is there some kind of disclaimer on their website or something? Disclaimer? Sally Kramer? You know, I don't know. If you want to blame it on us, fine. If you don't want us back, fine. I don't know when you're getting 4,000 people in the club again. 4,000 peaceful, fun-loving people that like getting women in pools.
All right, you want me to read what's on the website?
Yeah, let's see what's on there as far as this subject goes.
The Stone Pony needs your help. Asbury Park City officials consider pressing charges against the club after a recent event. Club owner calls the charges politically motivated and asks fans to call and write letters of support. On July 7th, the Stone Pony hosted the O&A Roadshow, hosted by radio station NEW. According to Asbury City Police Director, blah, 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 Dowling, as reported in the Asbury Park Press. You moved it up too fast. Where am I? The hosts of the show encouraged women to remove their clothing, engage in nude wrestling, and perform sex acts in a plastic pool. Photos of the event were later posted on the WNEW.com website. Because of these actions, city officials are considering pressing charges against the club for violating state law that prohibits nudity in places serving alcoholic beverages. City council member that Kate Molina was very critical of the event, claiming that Asbury Park doesn't need this type of image. And then the owner of the Stone Pony promised nothing would happen, and it did. That's Dominic Santana. 50. God, it's the same story that's in the paper. Where does it go on to? 4 people. Okay. In an email to club supporters, Mr. Santana released the following statement. The Stone Pony has always been known for their community-minded stance. Sometimes this meant that we had to express our unpopular opinions. That has not gone over too well with some self-serving city officials who are trying to use the Stone Pony as a political pawn to gain office. The witch hunt has been going on for quite a while, but has escalated after a recent NEW-sponsored O&A event. Rather than shut our doors and go away, we are asking for you, our friends and supporters, to mail the Asbury Park Council members and tell them of your positive experience here at the Stone Pony. We appreciate all of your help and need a strong show of support to help us endeavor. Well, what's the part where the guy is, like, trashing us?
Yeah.
All right. He's not trashing us on the website, right? So that's the latest.
I'm just reading how they're handling the Greek Fest thing now. This woman, this Molina woman, oh, my God, she tiptoes around this one.
Oh, what a bitch!
Right. We're going to look into the Greek Fest problem. It deserves a response. With us, it's like, oh, my God, there's nudity, we got to do this, blah, blah, blah. With gunfire in the streets, it deserves a response.
And ladies getting sexually assaulted. No one got sexually assaulted at our event.
The violence that took place, leaving 4 people wounded by gunshots, others robbed, carjacked, and raped. Nice. And then, because, you know why? Because the city council gets all scared that people are going to pull out the race card if you criticize something like Greek Fest. Oh, my God. I was raised in a white town, and I'm down here seeing them treat black children differently. Yeah, shooting at them. They're shooting at each other. It's numbers, not color. If it was a gang of white kids, the same thing can happen.
I think we're just caught between Dominic Santana, the owner of the Stone Pony, and the local government down there. Town council. All right, we'll see how this plays out in the coming days. But Dominic is swearing that he was misquoted and that he'll continue doing business with us.
We'll see.
We'll see how that goes.
We will see.
I thought he'd call in, but I guess not.
I thought he would too. Maybe he doesn't want to have his voice on our show. Unbelievable. There you go, Asbury Park, doing even more to keep themselves in the great shape that town's in.
And we were doing the town a favor. We didn't have to go to Asbury Park.
Oh, please. Yeah.
Didn't have to go there.
A bunch of people opened up to Asbury Park.
Most of our listeners said, why the hell are you going there?
I know. Remember the calls you got? Dude, where are you going? Asbury Park. Have you been there? Do you know what this place is? No, what? Asbury Park. Remember? Greetings from Asbury Park. Bruce Springsteen, right? Yeah. It's supposed to be really cool. It's like a hip place. No, dude, let me tell you. It's Beirut. Sarajevo by the sea, they call it.
All right. I thought someone was on the hotline, but I guess not. We should take a break, Ant.
Mm-hmm.
And, we'll continue this. Got to talk about the man boob contest.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a man boob contestant here.
Hey!
So we'll explain that, and we got to explain the hurricane theory, and...
I'm done with that, man.
More to come on the Opie and Anthony show.
The Opie and Anthony show.
Oh, they blow, baby!
Yeah, sure.
Anthony Pinnacle, horny goat weed.
How's that sex life of yours, huh? Bet a lot of people love to find a way to make their sex more fun and fulfilling. Try Pinnacle Horny Goatweed. It's the name of the herb. The guys at Pinnacle didn't make it up. It's called Horny Goatweed. Pinnacle Horny Goatweed. It's a botanical complex, and it's designed to enhance libido and sexual performance. It's based on all the latest research into sexual performance and well-being. And Pinnacle Horny Goatweed is the only formula clinically tested, doctor recommended. In a recent study conducted by a Manhattan internist, 60% of the male participants reported positive benefits from Pinnacle Horny Goatweed. One couple said that Pinnacle Horny Goatweed made their already torrid sexual activities earth-shattering. Pinnacle Horny Goatweed. Get it at GNC, the Vitamin Shop, and other vitamin retailers. Or call them up, 1-800-899-5323, 1-800-899-5323. Pinnacle Horny Goatweed. It's like an all-natural erector set. That's what they say, Opie. Pinnacle Horny Goatweed. Get it at GNC, the Vitamin Shop, and other vitamin stores. Or call them up, 1-800-899-5323, 1-800-899-5323.
Howard, by Opie and Anthony. Owned by Infinity Broadcasting. This is 102.7 WNEW. New York.
This is the Opie and Anthony show. Give us a call, 866-277-4WOW. You got instant feedback on the Asbury Park thing yet?
Yeah, one guy says that he lived in Asbury Park, and people would pull the aluminum siding off of his house to sell it to the local scrap dealer, and they would pull it off as high as they could reach. So he'd come out and his aluminum siding would be gone, and they'd take it down to the scrap yard and sell it.
This town has problems.
It's like something out of the Road Warrior, you know?
The Gooch wants to know, did they mention Dickie Betts made believe his wife was a piñata? No, they didn't mention that in the article. And I don't know if this is true, but Maddie writes, guys, I was at the Stone Pony about 4 years ago when Limp Bizkit and Seven Dust played there. Limp Bizkit had naked chicks in cages dancing on the sides of the stage. Beer was served, and no one gave an F.
See? So what if some naked girls are frolicking in a pool with each other? I would call that frolicking.
We got away with murder, and they're pissed off at us. I mean, come on, let's say it. Right?
Well, yeah.
Let's not beat around the bush. We got away with murder. And, like, how dare this happen in our town? That's what happened. Sure, I'll admit it. There were cops there, though. Asbury Park Police.
Yeah, they seemed to enjoy it.
And the owner, who was doing paperwork, didn't see a thing.
Girls are giving each other tongue baths. It's great in that pool. Putting their faces in certain places that oof. Wow.
We got a guy on the line. I don't think he's for real, but we'll go with it. Joe, what's going on? Joe.
Hello.
What's up?
Yeah, this is Bill.
Hey, Bill, what's up?
Let us just say we don't believe you. Go ahead.
Well, that's fine. And believe me, this isn't something I just want to, fess up to for no reason or anything. Dude, I've been doing this since I'm 13 years old. I'm 29 years old, and I don't know what the hell it is.
You're claiming that you can shoot stuff from your boobs.
Well, it's it's like a combination of milk or pus or something, man. I don't know what the hell it is.
Come on, Joe. Come on.
Dude, Bill, man, Bill.
Bill, sorry.
Dude, I swear to God, and
if you're real and you want to come down, we'll check it out.
Dude, I'm not doing this for nothing, though. I'm serious. You get a doctor on the phone, and maybe you find out what this might be or something like that, and you get me maybe some new nips or something, and maybe I'll do it. But my wife don't even know about this.
It looks like you just need some glue or something to clog up the hole.
I don't know what this is, but it seems to me like you would have gone to a doctor before.
I swear to nothing hurts. Nothing hurts. I've been like this forever. I don't have like man boobs.
Yeah.
I'm a big guy. I'm not bad looking, and I got not great pecs or anything. I got like kind of pointy, whatever you want to call it. But I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You must mean off on something. I'll come down there and I'll sort something on a piece of paper for you.
Oh, God. All right, hold on.
Disgusting.
I'm going to go on record and say I think the guy's full of ass. But,
So do I.
You never know. There's a guy out there that wants in on the man boob competition that has begun today.
Yeah.
A slow start because we haven't really talked about it yet. But, yeah, we're looking for man boobs. One of our new sponsors in Philadelphia is willing to give someone a man boob job, which basically means you suck out the stuff that makes it look like a woman's chest.
Yeah.
And make you look all nice again.
If you have the man boobs, and we're not just talking about big fat guys, because there are some guys that aren't really fat, but they have woman's breasts. Kind of awkward if you're going to the beach or something. Oh, yeah, that's what I heard reported that, The Rock?
Oh, The Rock did have this done.
Had this done?
Yeah, it was in one of the articles or something. Oh, he said it on our show.
Yeah. The Rock says, I have man boobs. The Rock says, suck this fat out.
Someone's saying the nipple guy that can shoot stuff has a tumor. Chris!
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, listen, he's probably got something in his head. He's got something wrong. His body's actually seeing him like it's like a girl or something.
It's not the tumor.
I don't know. Maybe a doctor could help us. A real doctor.
Yeah, I'm not a real doctor.
All right, thank you.
He just plays one on the radio.
Right. So we're doing the man boob thing.
Yeah.
All we ask you guys, if you're interested in fixing your problem, you come down, you show us what you got. We're going to put your pictures up on the website, and the listeners will vote for the guy that is most pathetic and needs help.
Take that lipo tube, turn it sideways, stick it in your man boobs, and suck the fat out.
All right, Rock. We want to thank Dr. Pistone for helping us out with this.
Oh, yeah.
He does this, and he helps you with your thinning hair, too. I hear he's real good at that. Gregory Pistone, www.drpistone.com. Also sponsoring this contest is goldenpalace.com, Anthony.
Yeah.
All right, and you got a chance to go to Hedonism, too, if you check out goldenpalace.com. You want to see Big Kevin's twin brother?
Oh, jeez.
He's been to a few of the road shows. This guy, there's nothing any doctor could do to help this guy.
I think he's done stuff on Ron and Fez too, right?
Yeah. Guy's huge.
Bring him in. Yeah. You are a big gentleman.
What's your name again?
Assman.
Assman? How tall are you?
About 6'2".
And how much you weigh?
5'10".
510 pounds.
510 pounds.
Yes, I do.
You can still move, man.
Wow.
Yes, I can.
All right, my first observation, the boobs are the smallest thing on your whole damn body.
Right.
Well, you have to get a better look at them from an undressed sort of state.
We're going to look at a guy that weighs 510 pounds and check out his man boobs, Anthony.
See people when...
Get the camera. I can't wait. Woo!
When we hang out, a lot of people go, God, I would love to have your job. What you see. This is some of the stuff we see that really is a chore.
All right, hold on. There is a doctor on the line. We'll see. Dr. Patilio, Doc.
Hey, O&A, second time call. I was going to give Psychopathy her exam.
Oh, yeah, okay.
How are you, Dr. Patilio? How's everything?
Hey, very good.
Listen, what this man has is very simple. Males at times are born with milk ducts, which leaves an opening in the actual nipple entrance, in the actual nipple. What he has is polyps. And the polyps, like he said, milk/pus. He knows exactly what it is. It is pus. He grows polyps. Now, how he can rectify this is he would have it... Hello?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. He would have this cleaned out, and they would make a small incision under his nipple, as you would for like a breast implant, and they would sew up the milk duct. It's very, very common. He knows exactly what it is, so he's jerking your chain, telling you milk.
Are you buying it, Ant?
It sounds reasonable.
It's nip.
Well,
it's nip pus.
It's a polyp. A polyp is almost like a boy. It grows. He could have what's called a long-standing polyp, which has kind of wrapped itself around the milk duct.
Got milk?
And it probably has some form of discharge.
Nice. You always want to hear the word discharge.
Right. Hold on. The nipple guy's back on. Nipple guy.
Yeah.
You're on with the doc.
Yo, tell Dr. Douchebag to stay there, and I'll be there in about 45 minutes, and I'll spit over his face. Because I'm not jerking nobody's chain. I swear to God. I don't know what this is, man. I got this for like 15 years.
Nipple guy, before you start to use foul and abusive language to somebody who earns what you'll never earn in a year.
I didn't hear you, sir. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna deliver one baby in about 40 minutes and make more than what you'll earn in the next 2 years. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Are you going to let him suckle on you?
Do you know what I do for a living, sir? And exactly what medical...
like that, with language like that, I couldn't tell you what you do.
Hey, Doc, why don't you get Nipple Guy...
What form of medicine do you practice, sir? And do you have any idea what I might do for a living? Any
O&A.
Yeah.
Well, it's very common in women also. Women who don't choose to breastfeed, who take the pills to dry up the milk ducts, okay? Sometimes they get the polyps, the same thing. This man was born with open milk ducts. He can have it taken care of in a matter of minutes.
Well, would you mind taking care of this for me there?
I would. I probably would have had you not come on the way you did.
See?
Hold on. What are you talking about? You tell me I don't make any money. You tell me you make more.
Hold on.
They're yelling.
Hold on, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, everyone calm down for a second, and this is gonna be surprising, but I'm on Nipple Guy's side because well, it's not easy to have discharge from the nip area.
I would love to.
Oh, hey, hold on.
I can't clean them out this one time in school. Forget about it. I was destroyed for like 2 semesters.
Can I give you a phone number of someone at North Shore University Hospital, a very dear friend of mine, who in fact does reconstructive surgery, who could do that for you?
Is this Dr. Douchebag?
Yeah.
Oh,
you just lost it. Now I'm on the doctor's side.
He ain't going to help you. You talk like that.
Dude.
Nipple Guy, I was on your side, and then you call him a douchebag
you know what,
again.
Nipple Guy? I'm about ready to pull into the parking lot over here.
Yeah.
You're going to squirt milk the rest of your life because of your mouth. Take care and brush your hair.
Take care and brush your hair.
See you later, Doc.
All right.
Yeah, he's a doctor. Yeah, sure.
Hey, Nipple Guy, when you coming in?
What?
When you coming in?
Dude, I swear I'll be there in an hour.
Oh, God. All right, come
on. What time is it now?
All right.
5:30. I'll be there in an hour. I'm at exit 4 on 684. I'll be there in an hour.
All right. I smell contest. Someone get some Ritz crackers.
Oh, God, no. Dude, you get someone to take care of this for me, and I'll squirt it on anything you want.
We'll squirt it on some Ritz crackers, and we'll see who's brave enough to, freaking Assman.
You're going to get me the operation?
Assman in the studio. I can't promise that, but we'll try to help you out. We'll definitely, we'll put the word out. We'll put the word out.
Consolation prize?
Yeah, of course. You'll get a T-shirt and a bumper sticker.
Now
get your ass down here, Nipple Guy.
Put me on hold. I'll get there.
All right, hold on. And you may be showing up before the end of the show, Ant. Mm-hmm. We put it on a Ritz cracker. Do we have some fine concert tickets to spend today? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Assman here, we'll eat the Ritz cracker with the nip pus.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah. Joe, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I wasn't really paying attention when you brought in Assman.
Yeah.
So when you asked him how much he weighed and he said 5'10", initially I thought he was talking about his height. But then when Anthony said 510 pounds, that's when it clicked.
510 pounds.
That's just unhuman.
Assman, would you actually eat a cracker with his nip juice on it?
I'll try anything once.
Can I make a suggestion, guys?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, hey, Assman?
Yeah. What's up?
Try a sit-up.
Try a sit-up. He needs more than that.
It's beyond sit-up, dude.
Stack of 2?
Stacker 2. I don't even think that the product is that strong. No offense to the fine folks at Stacker 2, but 510 pounds.
Forget it.
How old are you?
32.
You're going to get a lot larger. Right around 30 is when the metabolism starts kicking in, too.
So what, slows down?
Yeah, he just started.
That happened a long time
at his
ago.
rate, it's going to go in reverse. There's no more slowing down.
So, hey, Rick, why don't you have the digital camera? When we get the girl with the hot asses, you're running for the camera in the office.
Well, because I thought this would be a great contest for Stinky to take the helm and take some shots so he can get used to doing it.
Come on, Rick, let's hear. Put your arms up in the air now.
No, what I'm afraid to say is, all right, take your shirt off.
Give us the penthouse pose.
The swank pose?
You got to do the bent over Playboy, like squeeze them together.
Oh, he's doing it. Wow. Well, where's Stinky then? Someone's got to get the digital camera because
I got the camera.
Yeah, because his shirt isn't going to be off for long. Believe me.
Stinky, what's wrong? Come here.
You know, to take pictures of all the hot chicks, and then the fat guy comes in, and I got to take a picture.
Rachel's laughing out there at you.
Good try.
Have Rachel do it.
Rachel, you want to take pictures?
Yeah, let's have Rachel.
Yeah, we got the guys take pictures of the girls, and now we need the girl taking a picture of the guy.
Rachel, what do you think of Fatty, man?
You like that, right? You like that, right?
Oh, let's make believe?
Exactly my type.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You just gotta show me how to use it, and I'll just...
Put it on widescreen.
Now, Rachel, I remember the last guy that came in here with man boobs. You were feeling him up.
Yeah.
You're going to feel up ass man? Why do they call you ass man?
Yeah.
Because everything's big on you, so I don't think it's that.
Well, I have a website, assman510.com. I used to go to ECW, and the crowd used to cheer for me to moon them.
They are extreme.
Me and Bubba Ray Dudley used to go at it all the time. I mean, before he made it big.
Yeah, well, then after he made it big, he forgot about, well, I can't say the little people.
Rachel, you want to check out a moon?
Yeah, why not?
You want to moon Rachel, and Rachel can describe what she just saw.
All right, get the camera together. Can we put the moon on the website?
Sure, no problem.
What a coincidence. I think it has its own gravity, just like the moon, just a little bit.
I have a feeling if we asked him if we could beat him with a shovel, he'd say sure.
What size waist are you? What size waist are you?
68.
Dude, you're sweating.
A 68 waist.
Yeah, I'm kind of moist right now, so...
You are sweating. You were sweating just sitting down, though.
Well...
Yeah.
You know, a guy of my girth.
What's the Louis Anderson joke about him sweating or something? I'm so fat.
If I didn't sweat, I'd explode.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Louis Anderson, once again, I'm turning tragedy into comedy. You know, I got abused as a child, and my father used to hit me with whiskey bottles, and my mother was a big enabling twat. So I just ended up fat, and I could have done something about it, you know, like lose weight. But I just figured I'd turn that tragedy into the comedy that is Louis Anderson. Now I host Family Feud. Hey, Family Feud and Louis Anderson. It's going to be fun. Oh, and I am allegedly a flaming fag. Did I say that, allegedly? Question up on the board. First question. Top answers. 100 people surveyed. What's your favorite thing to eat? Favorite thing to eat? Show me man junk! Oh, wait, I'm supposed to ask you. What's your favorite type of food product? Show me in the can! Wow, that's how I like it, in the can. Hey, Assman, I'm an Assman, too. It ain't for mooning. But I've turned tragedy into comedy, and then it seems to turn back into tragedy when I tell it. You almost got kind of a Louis look to you. Anyone ever tell you that? Hey, you look like me, Louis Anderson?
Yes, I have. Gotten that compliment.
Yeah, did your father used to hit you with whiskey bottles?
Yes.
Yeah, you're abused. I was abused on a little playground. The children could be so cruel. They used to call me fat. I don't know why, maybe because I was fat. Show me Captain Crunch! Show me pudding!
All right, well, Assman.
Show me bung!
We're going to see that in a second here. 510-pound Assman.
Whoa! Look at those pants.
Hold the F. Holy
Those are huge pants.
Dude, what size is your waist?
68.
Yeah? 68, huh?
I'm a little scared.
I would say more. I'd say that's got to be bigger than 68.
Oh, like he's going to lie? Well, they're really 73.
Padding that number a little bit.
Well, it's really 80, but I knocked it down to 68.
That's annoying.
Okay, here we go. Let's cut to the chase.
Oh, no.
All right, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Poor Rachel. Poor Rachel.
All right.
All right, hold on.
Put on your seatbelts.
All right.
Okay. Here we go, folks.
Far away. Get closer.
Closer.
Oh, come on, get
Closer.
in there.
Too far away.
Get in there, Rachel.
Oh, my God.
Like, get underneath him.
What just waffed out, man?
Ben is completely disgusted.
Joke. What waffed out?
Uh-oh.
Ben, help me out.
Do you have cranky ass? Do you get cranky ass?
How does he know, man?
You know what cranky ass is?
Yes, I know what a cranky ass. I don't think...
Swamp ass? Something like that?
Well, I didn't pop out a nugget, so I don't really know why.
Did you shower? You showered
I showered before
regularly?
I came down here.
You did, huh? You could wash every area.
Yes.
It doesn't seem like your arm could reach.
Oh, I have ways of maneuvering myself.
How do you wash that?
With
squeegee.
Do you have like a brush?
Well, I have an apparatus.
You do? Because it doesn't look like your hand could reach back there to clean.
I mean, I reached back there. I mean,
Show me how you washed.
Do I?
Yeah, let's see.
I can't believe you get back there.
Because I'm kind of amazed myself.
I can't believe you get back there.
Yeah, let's see.
All right, see, you got a washcloth in your hand or something. Now, what do you do? How do you get rid of cranky ass?
I turn around, take it back here.
See, no, you can't get the undercarriage. I'm looking. Your hand doesn't, it barely gets halfway down the crack.
Well, I have to go use the apparatus for the taint area.
What is the apparatus?
What's an apparatus?
Like a scrub brush.
With a long handle?
A scrub brush.
You know, the thing you use to wash your toilet out with?
Oh, like a toilet brush?
Yeah.
So you soap the toilet brush up.
Yeah.
And you get in there and you could wash it out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. I'm sold. When do you get to the point that you need an apparatus to wash a part of your body? Don't you say right then and there, hey, maybe I got to start doing something?
Well, actually, September 17th, I'm going in for an operation, to have my stomach
like fat guy from, like former fat guy?
Yeah.
From Airsick?
Yes.
Because he lost a lot of weight.
Having the same thing done.
Really? Maybe they ought to staple your mouth.
Well, no, they make the stomach the size of what, like a shot glass?
Yeah.
A couple shot glasses.
And then they reroute the small intestine.
That is really... Woof! Eric thinks he knows the apparatus. Yes, Eric?
Yeah, I'm about 350. I know the apparatus that he's using. It's called a car wash.
Oh, Jesus. Nice, Eric.
Hey, why don't you guys, get guys at 350 and do Special Olympics?
Well, we can figure something out for Assman. We're continuing cripple bouts. We'll get something on.
After the apparatus?
Rachel, what did the butt look like?
Well, he really didn't pull down his pants all the way. I was hoping it was like more of a crack. And
it's not every day you have a girl wanting you to pull your pants down. So why don't you go distance?
I don't know how to zoom in or anything on this camera.
You don't want to zoom in.
Oh, well.
Hey, people want to know, after you use the apparatus, do a bunch of Mexicans come out and dry you off, and then you tip them?
Yeah, I pay them a buck a towel.
All right, let's pull him all the way down for Rachel. Here we go, Rachel.
Is it on still?
Mm-hmm.
What you to do is bend over and walk this way.
Like this?
No, fool. Back that ass up.
Oh, like this?
No, like this.
Okay.
You're so silly. I said I love the way your ass shakes.
How many more?
Oh, jeez. Rachel?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. God.
Did you get it, Rachel? Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
You got it?
Oh, yeah.
What did it look like? I saw the side shot.
Can you go back and check them out?
Horrific.
The abyss.
I mean, it was different. When I pulled the camera away, I didn't realize how close I actually was.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, my God.
Keith?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I saw this guy in a movie.
Yeah?
What?
He was the gluttony guy in the movie 7 with his face down in spaghetti.
Oh, my God.
Very good.
Later, boys.
All right. I was thinking more of the guy from Monty Python.
It's wafer thin.
He just needs to hit somebody and walk up to him.
All right, well, but that's not why Assman came in. He wants us to check out his man boobs, Anthony.
Yeah.
Do you get the shot? Oh, good God.
My God, man. That's great. That's... Okay, horrific.
All right. You're sweating like a pig, yo.
You are now he's doing the Louis thing. Remember, Louis would get out on stage and wipe his forehead of the sweat. Then I'll allegedly call up some young call boys, invite them over my place.
All right, Anthony, you ready to check out the man boobs for the man boob contest?
I guess so.
Yeah, take your shirt off.
Take your shirt.
Oh, Rick.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, that's hot. Take your shirt off.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're all red, too.
Yeah, I was at the beach the other day. I washed up on shore.
Ah, that old gag.
I had to be beaten back into the sea.
Ugh. Wow. You are huge. That is so much flesh.
All right, hold on. I see what's going on here. Your boobs in front, not as big. You have a third nipple, too. What's that about? What the F is that?
It's like those polyps that you have all over your neck and stuff like that.
That's a third nip. Rach?
Yeah, it looks like. Well, wait. Oh, is that? Are this what we're looking at right here?
Yeah, touch it, Rach.
Why are you making her do that? Why are you making her do that?
I don't.
Dude, you got like.
It doesn't bother me.
You got like underarm boobs.
Yeah, like your boobs go all the way under your armpits and then turn around. And continue around to your shoulder blades.
Take a picture of that.
That's amazing.
Can we take pictures of you?
That's amazing.
Go right ahead. I'm not shy.
So now, you don't think if you lost the weight that your boobs would go away?
Can I say, I don't want to, I've already said some stupid things to piss you off probably, but I got to go the distance. You look like you have one of those sumo suits on. You know when you go in the bar and you put on the sumo suit and then you bump into your friend and stuff?
And they got the fake nips on them, too.
Right.
They got the painted on nips.
It looks like your chest doesn't look real.
It's real.
I mean, do you want me to bleed out of it? I mean, to prove it's real?
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Rick, take some pictures for the website. You got to get the back.
You always been this big?
Yeah.
Like when you were 12, you were big.
Well, not this weight, but I was always a heavy child.
And what is this attributed to?
You going to blame mom and dad or what?
Glands, what?
I just couldn't stop eating. I couldn't put the fork down.
There he goes, the eating thing.
Hey, where do you know where to put the deodorant?
Oh, that's good.
Like, do you put it on
the first one or the second one?
Both.
Like, there's like an arm, there's your armpit.
There's your armpit.
The boob fat that's under the arm is another armpit.
Well, I apply deodorant to both areas. Just
to both? All right, lift your arms over your head.
You might not want this. I'm warning you now. You might not want this.
He just showed ass crack, and he's saying you might not want to see this.
Let's go, ass man. Lift up those arms.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, my God. Dude. What? All right.
I warned you.
All right.
I warned you.
All right.
Wait. All right. Now
I warned you.
All right.
I did warn you guys.
One more time. Now I got to take a real look. Man, what the F? Lift it up. Dude, that's some kind of disease or something.
Yo, what's going on under there?
Is that like cancer?
Your skin is brown underneath your armpits.
And there's like a lot of like nipples under there.
They're polyps. They're skin polyps that have to be removed. I've already started the process. They were all over my neck. I had one on my eyebrow.
But what's with the discoloration on the whole area? Lack of air, Rachel? Is that what it is?
Quite possibly. I mean, I don't know.
Friction?
A lot of friction.
Maybe that's it.
Give the guy credit. He's trying to do something about it before you, like, get stuck in your bed. And then the Teamsters got to, carry you out of your house.
When you get a Teamsters local, it's got to come and remove the side of your house and get the forklifts and, bring you to the hospital. That's bad. You don't want to get there. But you're on that road. Look at you. You got to lose that weight.
He is going to get the stomach operation.
You want to wring that shirt out before you put it back on?
We actually have to take more pictures of the boobs. We have to take pictures.
All right.
Yeah, and the armpits. Rick, you got to get the back shot. You got to get the back shot. Him just standing. All right, they're taking pictures. Whew. We should take a break, Anthony.
Yeah.
Thank you, Assman. It's been a pleasure. On the way, we got to talk about the hurricanes.
Is that true? Assman ate a gallon of soup in 45 minutes on Ron and Fez?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you're on Ron and Fez a lot. Those guys are cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Big fan of the whole station as a whole.
As a whole. And it is quite a whole. All right.
Hey, when was the last time you saw your junk?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess you could see it through a mirror or something.
Yeah, I mean...
in real life.
A while back.
Wait, there's a girl from Cleveland that is, like, very bewildered, it says. Danielle.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't understand. Isn't he, like, embarrassed?
Well, he's trying to do something. I mean, we're joking, obviously, but he's going to do something about it. He's going to get his stomach stapled, and that's just... Oh, my God, it looks like a woman's boob from the side.
Oh, yeah?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Assman, she has a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
He didn't hear you, Danielle. He was taking pics. Danielle. She hung up. All right.
I'm dead sexy. Sexy man, sexy man.
All right.
All right, well, there we go.
I did kind of hear. I'm not embarrassed. I mean, I am what I am. I mean, I'm not going to deny the fact that I obviously have a weight problem. I mean, it's not going to stop me from living and all. I mean,
well, it might if you don't do something about it.
Well, I am going to do something about it. But, you know, I go to work every day. I put in my 8 hours every day.
And that's lunch, and then what?
Oh, no.
Yeah, oh, no.
All right.
Yeah, but there's a point where I just had to say, I got to do something about it. And, you know, I've gone out of my way. For the past year, I've gone to doctors. I've gotten tests to prepare myself for the operation. And, you know, I'm doing something about it.
All right. Well, God bless you. Godspeed, and I hope it works out for you.
Wow, he's sweating.
Because, wow.
All right, Assman, thank you. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. 866-277-4WOW.
Well, you guys are both stupid. You're like a black eye for all mankind.
I don't think they're very nice people.
The only way I could actually think they were funny was to be on heroin.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
You know, I just want to throw up.
Feel the love.
Anthony.
Yes.
GoldenPalace.com.
Why go to Vegas when GoldenPalace.com can bring Vegas to you? The best seat in the house, always available at GoldenPalace.com, where you can play the biggest selection of quality casino games on the net, absolutely free. GoldenPalace.com has all your favorite casino games. They got blackjack, craps, roulette, tons of slots, even 7 progressive machines with huge jackpots. GoldenPalace.com has something for everyone. You play arcade games. Check it out. In contests, sweepstakes, all free, all fun, all at GoldenPalace.com. A pioneer of online gaming, GoldenPalace.com is the most advanced, most reliable, and simply the best casino on the Internet. GoldenPalace.com. See what the future holds with horoscopes and astrology. Meet the love of your life through online personals. GoldenPalace.com. And you can win a trip to Jamaica on Air Jamaica and stay at Hedonism 2. All-inclusive resort for 8 days and 7 nights. GoldenPalace.com. Gaming at its finest.
Opie, Anthony.
WNEW.
Pull the string! Pull the string!
Oh, I know!
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. 866-277-4WOW. That's the national line. Tons of New York calls coming in. Scott, what's going on?
Hey, yo.
Hey.
What's up, man?
Talking to you. Let's go.
Hey, yo, man. Let me tell you, I got to share this with you, bro.
Yeah.
I was eating a sandwich when you were talking about this stuff shooting out this man's chest, yo.
Yeah.
I threw up, man.
Well, that's
I threw
it.
the sandwich. Why I threw up? I had just put mayonnaise on the sandwich, man.
Ugh.
And you talking about this yellow stuff shooting out of this guy's... Oh, man.
Well,
That's got to be the worst, man.
All right. Well, we don't
What's up with that?
We don't believe the guy. He's coming here before the end of the show to prove that he can squirt things from his boobie.
Yeah.
And we think it's some kind of nip puffs, and we're gonna put it on.
But let me tell you,
we're gonna put it on. We're gonna put it on a Ritz cracker, and the 510-pound ass man is gonna eat it.
On top of that, I used to man mess with this chick, man. She was kind of heavy though. And why I used to mess with her, she used to let me do it in the bathroom at her job, right? So, but she had the same thing, man. That stuff used to leak out. She had never had a baby. It was disgusting, man.
Leak. We'll see.
Leak. The discharge.
All right, man. We'll see if this guy's legit. He's coming down.
Yeah, man. Have a good one, y'all.
Thanks, Scott. Kathy, what's going on?
Going on? I wanted to know, on the ass man, you say he's got a big ass? Have you seen his junk? Is it well endowed or what?
Who wants to see that?
We didn't see his junk.
Well, you know, you could be fat and heavy and extreme and still be cute. You know, the face is okay, you know. Hell with the body.
You like the fat guys?
Yeah,
Kathy?
he's all right.
How fat are you, Kathy?
I weigh 130.
And you like the fat guys?
Yeah.
This guy's 510 pounds.
Yeah, but that means nothing. I'll do all the work.
How many fat guys you been with there, Kathy?
Excuse me?
What's the biggest fat guy you been with?
250.
250.
This guy's twice that.
Twice.
Kathy.
Yeah, but still.
Turn down your...
well endowed? If he's well endowed, then he's well to go.
Turn down your radio, and we'll get the Assman back in here for a second. Turn down your radio, though, because that's a long delay, and it's going to just screw you up.
Okay.
Where's Assman? You could hear us in the background. Hear that?
There he is. Assman, this chick, she doesn't mind fat guys.
She wants to know if you're well endowed.
Well, I do have operating, junk.
But are you well endowed?
Well, I get the job done.
That's not answering my question now.
Yes.
You could get the work done and not have nothing.
Can you see it even when it's ready for action?
Yes. It stands at attention.
Oh, my God.
Well, I guess then if it's bigger than his belly, then he's got something there, huh?
Bigger than his belly?
If you can see it.
Well, what do you want to do with Assman, Kathy?
No, I'm just wondering because, you can be heavy and still be cute, well endowed,
You want Assman to throw you banging, Kathy?
No.
No?
No.
He takes the top, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You end up like those cartoon characters been run over by the steamroller.
I tell you what, there is a way she can justify her visual aid if she needs one.
What's that? How?
I have a website.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've been looking at.
It's asman510.com.
Okay.
And what, you got pictures of you naked?
No, not naked, but she get at least a somewhat of a visual aid.
I think we got the visual, 510 pounds.
You could win a date with you on your website. It says, here's the deal. This is your chance, ladies, to go out on a dream date with Big Dan the Ass Man.
Mm-hmm.
Date includes, winner will be entitled to a chaperone night of dining pleasure.
Buffet.
First, she'll be whisked away in one of Assman's favorite Brooklyn restaurants. Then enjoy a few cocktails. And the beginning of the word cocktail is highlighted.
Uh-huh.
Before she is treated to a romantic candlelit dinner. Then, depending on the progression of things, dessert is optional.
Interesting.
And then he's got his email address, and you could win a dream date with the Ass Man.
Dream date. Nightmare date. Ass Man.
Come on.
Kathy.
Yes.
You want to come down and check out Ass Man?
I'll check out Assman.
You want to check out his junk?
As long as it doesn't scare me, I'll check it out.
Oh, it might scare you.
You think Rachel will check it out?
Hell no.
Someone's got to ask her.
Oh, man.
No, she's
I'll
done.
check them up on the website.
You don't want our hot intern checking out your junk?
She's seen enough.
Are you insane?
Oh,
I thought you'd try anything once.
Joe says he could draw a picture of Assman for Kathy. He's going to draw a circle. Rach. Well, this girl on the line, Kathy's kind of interested in Assman, but wants to know if he's well endowed. So we think
You guys.
No, you're not gonna. You don't have to touch anything. None of that. You just got to take a look for everybody. You got to be the eyes of all the women out there.
Like you will be at least 10 feet away.
Hey man, if we have to see Big Butt Mendy naked and be the eyes for everyone out there, you could do this for us.
You guys.
It's the same exact thing.
What an adventure. Okay.
You'll do it?
Why not?
All right, Kathy.
Yeah.
Probably by the reaction, you'll know if what this guy's packing. Okay. All right. So where do you want Assman to be? Right there. Are you gonna work it, Assman?
Right now.
No. You know what? I'm gonna nip this in the bud. No. Rachel. No.
Assman, there's no cameras. There's no cameras.
Listen, honey.
Assman.
If you feel comfortable, it doesn't bother me. Honestly.
You want a few minutes to kind of get it going a little bit? We'll give you 5 minutes to get it going.
You need to fluff.
You can work it.
If you want to wipe
Yeah,
down
go
there
fluff.
first?
Go fluff. Go fluff. Come on, man. Kathy wants to know.
Let Rachel see your job.
She's strong.
Come on, Assman.
This is for a date. I mean, this girl is interested.
Yeah, if you.
You're about to prove to her that you're well endowed and that
Well, that's not the only thing that's part of the package.
What is down there that you don't want Rachel to see?
That's the part of my package.
Kathy, shut up.
As we're debating this and you maybe work yourself, I'd like to go over the top 5 chick list from Assman's website.
All right.
He says, coming in at number 5, Angelina Jolie. He says, forget Tomb Raider. I want to be her womb raider. and I won't be gone in 60 seconds. Number 4, Lita from WWF. My inspiration for wearing a thong. She can flip me anytime. Oh, yeah?
My inspiration for wearing a thong.
This goes back to something I did for Ron and Fez. I had to give someone the stink face.
Oh, I remember that.
Right.
The stink face, okay.
All right, number 3, Chyna from WWF. One of the only women I can get on top of. 2, Anna Nicole Smith. I like the boobie.
I like the boobie.
All right. Sorry, Anna. The only thing old about me is is something I'm saving for you. And number 1. Wow, what a surprise this is. Who would you imagine his number 1 choice would be? Because it's way off the list.
Oh, boy. I don't know. Man, I couldn't even... movie star?
Yeah, she's been on TV.
Well, the obvious choice would be like a Pamela Anderson or something.
Yeah, but no.
Opie. Xena.
No. That's why I'm saying this is weird. Helen Hunt.
Ew.
I just want to touch her hair and make sure she's not mad about anything. Touch her hair? Why?
I don't know. Just something about the way her hairstyle. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. Well, Rachel's waiting. Assman, Rachel's waiting. You have to do this now.
Did you want to go, wipe down there first? Or? I'm just being honest.
Hey, Assman, that was another question.
Make you feel comfortable?
You use an apparatus for washing your undercarriage. You said you use the toilet bowl brush.
Right.
But now, when you're doing the number 2 and you got to finish that whole thing, how do you reach?
Like any normal human being.
Oh, you can reach like that?
Yeah, the back door.
All right, that's as much detail as I want to get into that. Our listeners wanted to know.
So, Assman, let's go. We understand that it's not worked up.
Kind of shy.
That's all right. Just let her rip. Let her rip.
There you go.
Okay, I won't tell anybody.
Let her rip.
Assman.
Guys, I must warn you again. You might not want to go into this area.
No, well,
I gave you this warning before.
Rachel will let us know.
After those armpits, I think I can handle anything.
Right. Rachel will let us know.
And Rook will be sitting right next to me, watching with me. Absolutely.
All right, Rachel, lift up that mic so we get your nice reaction live on the air. Assman, are you ready? And this is for Kathy, who's still on the line. She's interested in maybe dating you.
She's still on the line?
Yeah, 510 pounds. She hasn't given up yet.
Yeah.
All right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Come on, Assman.
Right.
I don't mean...
Do we really have to go down this road? Please, guys, I'm asking you. I don't want to go down this road.
Come on, drop your
There's no cameras, I swear. We wouldn't do that to you. Just go.
No cameras.
Get
All
back
right, I will look away. I will avert my eyes. And
you have to watch with me, Rick. You have to watch with me, Rick. Rick, you have to watch with me.
Ben is utterly disgusted. And Rachel, you got a very beautiful girl now wanting to see your junk, and you're beating around
Kathy,
the bush.
Man. I'm doing
Right,
Kathy.
that's right. You're helping
Rock
out.
on, Kathy.
All right, here we go.
Power to the women.
Here is...
All right.
You don't really want to...
Oh, my God, okay.
No, you got to like move away. Move away, let her see.
Stomach just fell.
Don't do it. Don't do it all shy like. Just show her. Whatever you got to do.
1,
do it.
2, 3.
Just let her see. Give a quick 3 count.
We will give you another plug for your website. How's that?
Just quickly.
All right, here we go. The pants are down. Now you just got to lift the shirt up.
Now let her. Make sure she sees everything.
Lift the belly.
Yeah,
Lift the belly.
Lift the belly.
Lift the belly. Lift the belly. Here we go.
Anything right now. I still don't see. I got a deep.
Wow, he lifted the belly and you didn't see anything?
Nothing. I didn't see anything.
He lifted the belly 3 feet up in the air.
I didn't even.
Come on. Come on.
What's the matter, Assman? What happened there?
Come on, one more time.
Tucked down somewhere.
All right, Rachel, get on the floor. You need a better angle. Yeah, get down.
Yeah, Rachel, get down on the floor.
No, but see, the thing is that the elastic is holding it down.
Oh, you aren't showing. Assman, you got to go the distance.
Come on, Assman. You want to be on our show?
It'll be over in a second.
You wanted to be on our show. This is it. All right, get on the floor. Rachel, get on the floor.
I am on the floor.
Get on your knees, Rachel. Rachel, on her knees right in front of
Pull those
Assman.
way down. Pull that up now. Let her see.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God, look at her face. What, Ben?
Rachel?
Rachel.
I'm confused.
Rachel, now, if we are all blind men, you have to now do your best to paint a picture. What did you just say?
Honestly, the first thing that came to my mind was, I thought it was like, that's not...
Wow, that's not what did you say?
Well, it just looked like flaps of skin. I mean, I could probably draw for you. It looked kind of like a...
Okay,
no
draw
offense, I mean, no offense, but it kind of reminded me of like a women's junk.
Oh, no!
Like just because of the flaps of skin hanging...
All right, now...
Wait. I think I can paint the picture perfectly.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys had a...
Yes, a huge deflated balloon.
Remember you guys had a description of the train coming out of the tunnel.
Oh, when we were doing man junk tricks or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's put it this way. I don't have to pull any skin back to get the train in the tunnel. The train is in the tunnel.
It's perpetually...
Oh, my God.
No. It's not perpetually, but in a flaccid state.
It's embedded in your own flesh.
Inside.
Right.
He has his own little...
Oh, my dear God.
So basically,
draw a picture, Rachel.
So basically,
draw a quick picture.
if this was Groundhog's Day, your junk would not see its shadow.
It's gonna
Well, let's put it this way. I would have to get excited for the groundhog to get out.
Oh, my God.
I thought Rachel was beautiful. That doesn't get her excited?
You know when you see the turkey has that thing hanging from their chin?
Yeah.
Just a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Draw us a picture, Rachel.
Completely, like...
All right, Rachel, draw the picture.
Okay.
Draw the picture, and we'll put the drawing up on the website. Do you draw good?
You got button junk, Bobby wants to say.
Honestly, I really...
Button junk, Aunt.
Button junk?
That's what they call that? Oh, my God, look at the picture she's drawing. What the hell is that?
Rick also feverishly drawing with a Sharpie what he saw.
What is Rick drawing?
Those were flaps now you're drawing?
Those are... That's...
Oh, Rick sees... now that's a bunch of flaps.
Yes.
You know what that looks like, what Rick's drawing?
A speed bag.
No, it actually looks like...
It's two. It's not... This shouldn't be here.
Oh, my God, Rick.
Whoa.
What the F?
Yeah, see?
That's when you saw?
Yes.
How do you even...
I can't see anymore.
But see, I bet like if you pull...
How do you describe that, Aunt?
the side,
it's like,
then you could see what was really there, you know? You have to pull it aside.
Flaps of skin.
No,
You have to spread them. Which you didn't do.
Remember the junk...
Hold on, Ant's going to describe it now.
I'm just...
not the drawing.
I'm just... The picture that Rick just drew... It looks like what's his name was drawing in Close Encounters, trying to describe the Devil's Tower. I know this. This means something.
You know what it looks like?
It looks like the Devil's Tower.
Yeah, upside down.
With all the wrinkles, it looks like an old lady's boob.
Yeah.
And his actual
that's good.
Unit
so all
looks like a nip.
All you saw was yam bag.
It was like...
But
like really big bat wings. You know when we did that stupid junk trick thing?
Yeah,
People say they flap them out?
Yeah.
Well, he'd got a wingspan.
But is that yam bag or just leg fat?
That's yam bag, I think.
Yam bag,
a combination yam bag, leg fat.
Leg fat makes a flap, and the flaps completely cover what's supposed to be there.
Right.
Because it's pulled itself in.
The reaction on Rachel's face was classic.
Yeah, it was total and utter confusion.
I'm like on the floor.
Yeah, and you did not identify what was there.
Well,
you couldn't relate to it.
I couldn't. It's just not right. It's just not right.
Right.
I'm sorry, honey. It's just not.
No.
right.
I understand.
I guess there's no date.
But
I guess that's no date.
Oh well.
Kathy says no date.
You're lost.
Unless you want to check it out for yourself someday,
Unless
Kathy.
you want to pull back the flaps.
No. Pull the flaps.
I mean,
Pull the flaps.
I was really hoping to see something a little more than that. I mean, there was like a curtain.
Could you poke a turtle head out? Get in my pants, baby. No.
Now, is there any way possible, like how do you, when we're talking number one, how do you navigate that to keep from, like how does it, do you do a trick where all of a sudden it comes out and you say hi to it? And is there a thing you do to get it to the point where you can do that, number one?
Let's put it this way. I constantly have to sit down to urinate.
So do I.
Yeah, but you're a girl. So wait, you sit down.
Right.
And then when you just start, no matter where said unit is...
No. I actually did... I kind of pulled the yam bags to a point where I know that there's a clear shot of it going into the toilet.
Oh, my God.
Was this trip really necessary?
Wow.
Hey,
Yes,
man.
it is.
I know. I asked for it.
You know what? We did learn that when Assman says you don't want to go there, you don't.
No,
You don't.
I gave you a
But
warning.
it was worth a little adventure. And you're a champ.
Holy
Good team
smoke.
player.
So now you sit, you grab, you pull down.
No. I before I sit, I grab and pull.
Grab, pull, sit.
No. I grab. Grab. Okay. Grab, pull, release, then sit.
Release.
Was it like a ripcord?
I have to maneuver the
flappage and the thingage and everything.
I think he should show Rachel how he does it.
Oh, no.
She's been through it.
No. Rick, please.
All right. Well, thank you, Assman. That was
Assman,
wonderful. Yeah.
Fabulous. And please don't go anywhere for when Mr. Nippy guy gets here.
Yeah, the nip pus guy's coming.
No problem.
I just have a quick question, because he's saying he pulls and you pull it, right?
Rick, we don't understand either, but we know when to punch out.
Okay.
What do you do with it? Where do you put it?
Do you sit on it?
No, because the yam bags get entangled into the flap area. So I have to move the yam
Holy
bag.
mother of God.
All right.
More information that I really needed to explain.
No date with the 510-pound ass man, huh?
I don't think so.
All right, there goes
No
Kathy.
problem.
Sorry
All right.
about that.
It was a pleasure.
All right, there she goes.
All right, so where were we?
Well, we do have to take a quick break, but James Hetfield, of course, in rehab.
Rehab.
Metallica's lead singer.
I would have to drink like a fish to deal with that little troll Lars, too. Wrecked Metallica. Lars wrecked Metallica.
Metallica's statement to the fans, to our friends, we would like you all to know that James Hetfield has entered a rehabilitation facility to undergo treatment for alcoholism and other addictions. James has entered an undisclosed facility, and he will continue to receive treatment until further notice. Until then, we have postponed all current activities, including recording sessions for our new album, as well as the July 29th launch party for Metallica.com.
It's because of Napster, man.
We have always thought of you as family and wanted you to know before this information gets out through our sources. James is working hard toward recovery, and needless to say, he has our full support. We trust that you will appreciate the sensitive nature of this matter and respect our wishes to give James the time and privacy he needs to deal with his problems. Until then, thank you in advance for keeping James in your thoughts and prayers, and we look forward to continuing to share music with you in the future. What do you guys think?
Rick just added some words to the drawing, and now I understand.
Oh, I understood that part the whole time. You didn't understand that?
Scan that, get it on the website immediately.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
People have to understand.
Yeah, Rick wrote the P word.
Yeah.
For man junk.
It says that somewhere in there. And
Somewhere
you put
in
an
there.
arrow. Get that scanned in, put it on the website so people can, I don't know. So people can. Mike from Hoboken, when your yam bag gets entangled anywhere, that cannot be good.
No.
Opie.
I'm the dick.
Anthony.
I'm an ass.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Why are you wasting your time with this sleazy trash?
People are starting to say funniest radio ever, so don't wreck it.
So bad. So bad. In this heat, you need something to energize your body, sharpen your mind, and uplift your spirit. Oh, my God. There's only one product can make that happen. It's Sobe. Check out the Sobe Lizard line. Lizard Fuel, a strawberry banana-flavored brew, helps combat fatigue, uses ginseng to increase stamina.
Hey, Ann, do they have the Assman flavor?
Oh, geez, stop it.
They get some funky flavors that are very tasty. I'm just wondering if they could spin an Assman flavor.
Lizbiz, a tropical flavored brew that zaps you with essential vitamins. Lizard Lightning Orange Mango Brew increases stamina, helps promote muscle growth, and restores energy. And you get the basics with Sobe, echinacea, zinc, vitamin C with the Lizard line. 3C elixirs injected with calcium, chromium, picolinate, and keratin. That's right. All three flavors, orange carrot, cranberry grapefruit, and strawberry carrot, have this. When the heat really gets you, try Sobe 3G Teas.
Sobe Beverages. Try green tea with echinacea black tea or oolong tea with bee pollen. Sobe Beverages. This summer, you need Sobe.
Opie Anthony.
1027 WNEW.
We're back with the O&A show. Let's go right to Jose. Jose.
Doing? How you doing?
All right, Jose.
I saw that thing with Spaz. You know, the episode when he says to throw sand on the air and to get rid of hurricanes. And I started laughing because now he's going to think that they could do the other one, the one that they want to clone oil.
Yeah, let us explain, Jose, all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
I'm just glad the children were here to listen to him say it in his Old West gibberish. What did he say?
We'll explain ourselves.
I think he was talking about a story that hit the news over the weekend.
Yeah, Nipple guy, real fast. You're almost here?
68th and 2nd. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
You'll be the grand finale if you get here in time, if you're for real.
Where do I park? Yeah, that's a hell of a question, huh?
Hold on, all right?
All right.
Take care of Nipple guy. Go ahead, Anthony.
Yeah, over the weekend, there was a story that just stunned me. If you remember here in New York, at least, when we used to have Spaz on, he was an intern, and then he worked with us for a little while, and then decided he did not want to be called Spaz anymore, and
because he thought that was a character,
and he left. He left the show,
even though it was as real as it gets.
But he would come up with these answers and opinions and observations on science and things in the news. Every Friday we would have his little week in review thing. And one week...
In by facto. In by facto, yes. It makes perfect sense.
Oh, Jesus. So one week...
You understand what I'm saying?
Not at all. Those are clips of him. One weekend...
Why not love gays?
One week in review... He was talking about a way to stop hurricanes.
I'm gay.
And tornadoes, right?
Well, his big thing was hurricanes.
Okay.
Follow this logic.
Right. Follow this logic.
I remember that one. Go ahead.
Hurricanes had been just wreaking havoc. Over the summer. And Spaz was coming to the rescue and figuring out a way to stop hurricanes. He suggested dumping some absorbent material
like cat litter,
kitty litter, from airplanes onto a hurricane.
In by facto.
Which would in by facto absorb the moisture out of the hurricane, thus then killing the hurricane. Because without moisture...
Without moisture, yes.
The hurricane would just die.
Right.
That's why it dies out when it gets over land. No more moisture.
Correct. Yeah.
So in by facto, if you put kitty litter on it... in by facto... Thus, then, the hurricane would be dead. Right?
No!
Right?
Right. So, I think we got the tape when he was doing his week in review and discussed the hurricane thing.
Opie, before you get confused, you said the way to stop tornadoes was with kitty litter. No, that was the hurricanes. Tornadoes he stopped with microwave ovens.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Remember when he said the way to stop tornadoes was when you hear there's going to be a tornado in your village or town, you would open up the door, point the microwave oven at the tornado, and turn it on. Thus, then, the microwave ovens would, in by facto, send microwaves into the tornado and somehow stop them.
Correct.
So don't be silly thinking that was for hurricanes.
Right.
Now, we ragged on him pretty bad.
Well, you want me to play the tape of him discussing some of this stuff?
Yeah, definitely.
This guy was as legit as they come. He truly believed this crap.
It is now time for the K-Dog Week in Review. Science.
I'm thinking inbreeding in your family.
Follow this logic.
How to use a gardening cane, like a sugar-type cane, to turn into a gel to absorb the moisture within a hurricane.
Are you retarded?
I just think there's a better way to kill hurricanes as well as maybe tornadoes or typhoons.
What are you, high?
Now, what absorbs moisture? A thing that absorbs moisture is that salt that you put on snow. It melts the snow, right? Because it's hot. It absorbs. Salt absorbs.
You are seriously mental.
Cat litter absorbs. It's self-contained heat within the crystal.
This is stupid.
That's why it burns when you hold it, right?
I can't follow the logic on that at all.
Science. I suggest that when a hurricane is developing, I should just put a plane in the air and sprinkle the hurricane tornado clouds with these salt-type substances, the cat litter and stuff. What? And it'll absorb the moisture within the clouds and turn into a bright sunny day.
Mental illness, treat it before it kills you.
So you pour the kitty litter and the other stuff over the oceans.
And absorb what? The entire oceans on the planet?
No, but only when the dark clouds are coming.
Did you pour a bunch of cat litter on your head and it
absorbed up your brain?
And it dried out your brain?
You're ignorant! Hurricanes, more power than the entire world's nuclear arsenal. But you were going to stop it with some kitty litter and salt.
Before it hits land, yes.
He touched his dick.
Thank you for the education.
It makes perfect sense.
What are you, high?
He's either the best comedy writer of our time or he's this stupid.
All right, we all had a good laugh, right? Can I read a news story that happened this weekend?
Sure, Anthony, go ahead.
West Palm Beach, Florida. A powder touted as a potential way to weaken hurricanes sucked the moisture out of a thunderstorm Thursday on its latest tests. An airplane dropped $40,000 worth of Dino Gel granules into a cloud 10 miles offshore. A television station's weather radar confirmed the cloud then lost moisture. The people in the tower visually confirmed that there was a tall buildup, and the next moment it was gone. The granules, made by a company called Dynomat, fell into the ocean as gel-like substance that dissolved in salt water. The company hopes to sell the product to the federal government. The product is dropped in a line from the outer portion of the hurricane to its eye. The company contends that by dropping moisture out of the swirling mass, the storm is weakened. The company said the granules absorbed 2,000 times more of its 2,000 times its weight in water. It might be that this stuff would be great for making rain. Why making rain? I don't understand that. But somebody from the Atmospheric Administration in Miami says they're skeptical the powder could reduce a hurricane strength by more than a few miles per hour in wind speed. But they're working on this. They have tested it. And I got to say, I'm a dumbass.
George, what's going on?
This is mighty ironic.
Can you believe it? When I read it over the weekend, I swear I wanted to jump out of my balcony. I want to jump off my balcony.
Unbelievable. We got to try out some of his other suggestions.
No, we don't.
I was sitting there in front of the computer. I punch up this story, and all I said out loud, I swear out loud, I went, oh, my sweet God, he was right.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
All right, later, bros.
Thanks, Drew. Hey, can we get another Spaz Science as we go to break?
Science!
They're too good. James, what's going on?
Bro, can you say visionary?
Visionary.
Can you say? Did you think that idiot would be right?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Absolutely right. Yes.
You got to get him back on the show.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
You got to have his follow-up.
Yeah, we might have to get his follow-up. We'll see.
I want money for my bitch.
Oh, you guys rock.
James.
Yes.
Tonight on the 11 o'clock news, your microwave stopping tornadoes? We'll tell you about it.
You want to hear Spaz talking about deflector shields?
The deflector shield one? I can't even remember what this was about, but I remember it was ridiculous. But now, who am I to say? Who the hell am I to say?
This is Spaz talking about deflector shields.
Yes.
When we come back, we'll play What Did We Learn on the Opie and Anthony Show? And I think Nipple guy is going to squirt some stuff.
Super bees.
He's supposedly right around the corner, and Assman's going to eat it for the grand finale.
It is now time for the K-Dog Week in Review.
I'm thinking inbreeding in your family.
Follow this logic.
Con Ed is saying that trouble is 2 years away that we're going to run out of power juice. You got to come up with a formula to create kinetic energy.
Wrong! Try again, dumbass!
To get this kinetic energy, I think that we should make deflector shields.
What?
Deflector shields to encompass the rays of the sun, to convert them into an energy.
What a tool.
To send it through a cable into the power company of Con Ed.
You idiot!
It should be black. A black deflector shield because the color black absorbs heat better.
We know you, doofus.
So we get a black deflector shield. It absorbs the sun's rays. Science. Get like a lightning rod in there.
What a knob. What an idiot.
Turn it into energy somehow. I don't know because I'm not a scientist.
Oh, really?
Transfer it by coaxial or fiber optic cable to.
What are you, high?
The Con Ed places. And I think that would work. And we should have been doing this a long time ago.
Come on! Stop it!
Thank you for the education.
Makes perfect sense.
What are you, high?
He's either the best comedy writer of our time,
1027.
or he's this stupid.
Have you ever seen the people that listen to the show?
Opie and Anthony.
Toothless, drunken white trash.
You got your old...
Hot wire.
Yes, hot wire. They have special negotiated hot rates you can't find anywhere else. Hot rates from Hot Wire. They're partnered with companies in the travel industry. They get you airline tickets, hotel rooms, and rental cars because these people don't like having empty rental cars, empty hotel rooms, or empty seats on their airplanes. So you get what are called hot rates from Hot Wire. Everything from economy to luxury. Check out the recent hot rates purchased by Hotwire customers. Mid-scale hotel on the west side of Manhattan, just $76 a night. That's a $93 savings. An upscale hotel in the Beacon Hill section of Boston, $54 a night. That's a $95 savings. Take Hotwire's Travel Challenge. See the kind of deal you can find with Hotwire. Look anywhere you want, then go to Hotwire to see how much a hot rate saves you. Hey, rates and availability may vary. So log on to Hotwire and take the Hotwire Travel Challenge yourself. That's Hotwire.
Opie and Anthony. 1027 WNEW.
Well, this has been a lot of fun today. Time to play What Did We Learn on the Opie and Anthony Show? Very educational. I don't know if Nipple guy's coming.
Yeah, I know.
If he does, he's got to hurry up because we only have a few minutes left here today.
Yeah.
Let's go right to the phones and talk to Greg.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, before I tell you what I learned, can I give you an idea on my new contest, you guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's real challenging. The fans have to call in and come up with...
Tool. Keep trying, Tool. Tool. Jeff, what's going on?
Hey, guys, how you doing today?
Doing all right, man.
All right, I learned I'm going to go get a stethoscope and crack a safe.
Yeah, it might work now. Who knows?
Yeah,
Spaz. All right, take it easy, guys. I got to go screw a tomato. I'll see you later.
All right, Spaz also said, yeah, he could break into any safe with a stethoscope.
Yeah. Didn't work.
Larry, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, crack on, pedo?
Hey, man.
Hey, listen, I learned two things today. Number one, whenever you're in an accident, screw the girl. Save your own ass.
Right. Well, you got to check your own ass first.
You got to save it first, then you check it.
I didn't know what the hell was going on.
And number two, I actually forgot what I learned. Second thing.
All right, Larry, thank you. Keith, what did you learn on the show today?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I learned Asbury Park's great for boas and black worms, but not for lesbians.
Right. They don't like girls frolicking in little pools.
Yo, can I say something? I was over at that road show. I don't know what the big deal is. Only the people in the first row could see what was going on in that pool anyway.
I know. Next time we put the lesbian pool on the roof.
Right.
Word. Oh,
hey,
word. I I just had a view of the hairy guy's neck and who was sitting right in front of me.
All right. Well, next time it'll be on the roof.
All right, thanks, guys. Howard sucks.
Well, Jesus. Just get us in trouble when you say that, buddy. Anthony learned wet lesbians never killed anybody. Ronnie writes, I learned Opie should have used Assman as a human airbag. Jersey Gary learned line of the day, Anthony. Take care and brush your hair.
Take care and brush your hair from the doctor.
He also learned getting a tongue lashing in a lesbian pool is just like frolicking. And when somebody says you don't want to go there, don't go there.
Opie, Dale Earnhardt's checking in.
Yeah.
Said, hey, Opie, you got what you deserve for making fun of my mustache. And Maya Menino said to go F yourself. You got what you deserve.
Ed, what did you learn on the show today?
Yo, today I learned that hell froze over because Spaz was right.
Yep, right on, man.
All right.
Thank you. Let's go to Thatch from Philadelphia. Thatch
from Philly.
Hey, man.
I learned that Rachel the intern wanted to get away from Assman's junk faster than Opie from a car accident in Asbury Park, New Jersey. And it's really amazing that a fat man can use a toilet brush to clean his doompa.
Aaron, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
All right, I learned something very important today.
Yeah.
Learned that Assman has meat curtains.
Oh, God, stop it.
Later, guys.
You know how pathetic this place is? We're not going to start talking nice about this place just because we signed a new deal.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to put the P word for man's junk on the station website for some reason.
Yeah.
They have decided that that's no good. Because we have a drawing of Assman's junk.
Well, we obviously couldn't put a picture up.
Oh, here it is.
Rick made a sketch of Assman's junk, because Rick saw it. And we couldn't put the P word.
It's up on the website, Anthony. Look. Look at the drawing. And it just says somewhere in there. It's supposed to say blank somewhere in there. And then there's an arrow where his thingy is.
Couldn't he put, it just says somewhere in there, couldn't you put banana? Anything.
You could say the P word. It's a drawing. It's a website. Guys are allowed to show you their junk on the radio. You just can't describe it.
Oh, brother. That's a dumb call. That's a dumb call.
Stupid call. Stupid call. Tom, what's up?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Hey.
I learned two things. First, 3 rights make a left.
Yeah.
And second, if we can figure out how to symmetricize something, then the perfect crime might work.
Symmetricized.
That sucks.
Yes. Yes.
There you guys.
Okay. Eric learned some stuff. Eric?
Yo, what's up, boys?
Hey.
Yeah, I learned that Spaz is the head of research at Dynomat.
Dynomat.
And I also learned that if you're 510 pounds and you got to pee, you first must grab, pull, release, and then you can sit.
Right.
There you go.
Nice.
Have a good day.
Okay.
Bye.
Mike, what did you learn? Hey, Mikey. Don?
Hello.
Hey. What did you learn, man?
What's up? I learned that according to Spaz, black both deflects and absorbs light. And I also learned that according to Rachel the intern, fat people are both puzzling and disturbing and disgusting.
There was a lot of weird crap today. Thanks, Mike.
All right, guys, you're doing good.
Hey, thank you. Joe, what did you learn, man?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I learned that Sandy and Weeze's wife were banging on the back window. Yeah, stinky rules, guys.
Took it in the wrong context.
Stinky rules. Ron. Hey, Ron.
Yo.
What'd you learn?
How you doing, guys?
Hey.
I learned that when girls give an oral in a car, it's called a what you do's it.
What you do's it?
Sure, why not?
Hey, what you do's it?
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Later.
Okay.
Today I learned on the Cocky and Friendly show that a nose is not supposed to make that sound.
Oh, you want to hear it again?
No.
Shh. Ow. Oh. You can't really hear it.
That's horrible.
That's disgusting.
Just stop.
Tony.
I learned Spaz was right the first time.
Why?
Stinky rules.
The first time.
All right. I guess we're just about done. Well, the man boob contest has begun. Guys, you got to come down here anytime this week between 3 and 7 when we're broadcasting to show us what you got.
Come on, you could get rid of those things.
Yeah, we got a doctor that'll suck it right out and make you look like a man.
Well, with instruments. He does that. Don't make it sound like he just...
Yeah, it's Dr. Gregory Pistone for fuller hair, a thinner body, and a fresher look.
Right.
Check him out. Dr. Pistone. He's in Philadelphia, Anthony. www.drpistone.com.
Nice.
Also sponsoring the Man Boob Contest is goldenpalace.com. Chance to win a trip to Hedonism 3 if you go to the website.
Rick's drawing looks like a big, wrinkled hoppity hop.
Okay.
Remember that? Yeah.
But that's what they said. It looked like a really big, deflated balloon.
Yeah.
Rick said it looked like something else, but he was too scared to say it in front of Assman. Something about an elephant?
What did it look like? Elephant.
It just looked like droopy elephant skin, like, you know, when they get old and it's just like hanging there.
Wow.
I don't want to say that from.
He can hear you. What happened to Nip Puss guy? Not happening?
Yeah, it's too late now.
It's too late?
Oh, well.
All right, we can
that would have just put it over the top. Disgusting.
Why isn't anyone answering the phones for What Do We Learn? We're giving up?
Very busy.
Oh. Well,
you said the show's over. On the air, and we're still on the air.
Thanks, Dickie.
You said the show's over. Well, I guess it's over.
I guess it's over.
Isn't it over when we're not here talking anymore?
That's funny, man. You said the show's over as he stared at the on-air light behind your head. Donnie learned rubbing out a batch in Asbury Park is called downloading evidence.
Yeah.
I think. All right. I think you're right now. I think we're done.
Maybe now the show is over.
We're gonna play one more Spaz Science bit.
Science,
right, Rick?
Yeah. Just tell people to come down tomorrow for more Man Boob pictures.
Yeah, I did. I said if you got the Man Boobs, come down between 3 and 7, and we'll take your pictures. We'll put it on a website, and then the listeners will vote for their favorite, Anthony.
Right.
Favorite. Assman's pictures are up as we speak. This is the... Oh, okay. This is the one you referred to, Anthony, when you were talking about Spaz. The getting rid of hurricanes using microwave.
Brilliant. And who are we to say?
We'll leave you with this. Hey, man, thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.
It is now time for the K-Dog Week in Review. Science.
Just tell me what you've learned about Earth.
Follow this logic.
Scientists plan to zap tornadoes with microwaves.
Right, well, here we go.
Like if you heat it, if you heat the water, it'll disappear and it'll evaporate to gaseous forms.
That's a bunch of crap.
Spaz, to dry out a tornado, should I set my microwave on popcorn, potato, or frozen dinner?
Rise the cold air. Now, if you send these high air microwave beams to it, you can turn the cold air into warm air, and you're not going to get the tornado effect.
Don't be stupid.
I think that the microwave ovens could be used because it's all part.
What? How do you fight the tornado with your own microwave oven home?
You got to look at the bigger picture.
Mental illness. Treat it before it kills you.
Science. See, if you're emitting small microwave waves from one small microwave, and if everybody around the tornado area that is getting hit does this, it's like sending emission of microwave waves, because you can get radiation if you stand too close to a microwave or you're cooking something, you're heating up something. So if that's the true effect for you, that means there's something emitting from these microwave things. So if you emit it towards the clouds, something can happen, and you're doing your part to help.
What? It's a giant horse's ass.
How would you actually focus all of these microwaves?
You would have one center rod that would collect all the emissions and then shoot it up.
I'm just picturing a bunch of people in their trailers, beep, beep, beep. Come on, Ma, quick, get the microwave.
Thank you for the education.
He's either the best comedy writer of our time, or he's this stupid. Keep the 14-year-old away from us.
Have a drink. I want to bang you.
This is normal radio, right?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
I don't know whether to sit here and listen to you guys or drive down there and bash your heads in with a baseball bat.
Anthony, Pinnacle Horny Goatweed.
If you need something extra to get it on, try Pinnacle Horny Goatweed. It's that exciting herbal formula. It enhances libido and sexual performance. The pleasure-packed botanicals in Pinnacle Horny Goatweed are going to put your sex life in overdrive. Get this. The clinical study they did, 60% of male participants reported positive benefits ranging from increased desire frequency and enjoyment during sex using Pinnacle Horny Goat Weed. If you're looking to start that ever-growing popular thing, the Humpathon, use Pinnacle Horny Goat Weed. It's the most potent and thoroughly exciting herbal supplement they've ever taken. And our listeners have told us, Old Dirty himself says he busted 3 nuts, yo. Pinnacle Horny Goat Weed. You take 1 capsule, or 3 capsules, 1 hour before sex, and you're going to be like a porn star. Get it at GNC, the Vitamin Shop, or other fine health food stores. Or call them up, 1-800-899-5323. 1-800-899-5323. Pinnacle Horny Goat Weed. Do the weed, and you'll succeed. Yes, Opie? Turn your mic on.
I know. Real quick thought about that. Yeah. I wonder if Assman takes the Stacker too. I mean the Pinnacle Horny Goat.
Pinnacle?
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking fat, so I'm thinking Stacker too. Sorry.
Oh.
I wonder if the Pinnacle Horny Goat Weed could get that thing to see its shadow.
Get it to come out and see its shadow? I don't know. And you know something? I don't care. I so don't care.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.